So essentially, at the start of every sector, we're going to build our ship. That is the plan. I'm not sure how it's going to go. If it's going to be good, it's going to be bad. Who knows? I have a lot of other things that we also need to do, but this is what we're going to start with. As for a ship, I felt like I wanted to unlock something, so we're going to try and unlock this bad boy by playing Type B here. We're going to have 4 weapon slots and 2 drone slots, so we will be able to pick our stuff and actually use it. We can also take plenty of crew, right? 10 crew, yep, plenty of crew. I literally will not, well, no. I'm going to be able to get 8 crew, so I will be able to, even if I lose a guy. Does that have random crew? This does have random crew. Okay, let's get someone with, like, that's not terrible. Is it terrible? I don't really want a shell. Now, we'll take this one. We'll take this loadout. We get a Zoltan, we get a human, we get a crystal. And of course, we have... This essentially, to start with, is going to be just send in 2 drones and then stun them. But I don't know if it's going to, like, eat all of our weapons at the start or not. Tell you from limit to limit, I managed to get a job. It's been a long time. I'm still not even done with the limit cruiser. I just want to take a break from it. It's rough out here when you're bad at this game. Anyway, I think we just hop on in here. I think I didn't test anything, so here's hoping it works. Do your mission. Yeah, we'll just internalize that. Why not? Also, because I haven't done anything since last time, I'm taking this. I'm taking the free gift. We worked very hard to get this 10% weapon recharge, and we're gonna get it for exactly 1 run. Open the cache. Hey, it's 2 fuel. Also, look at this shiny box over here. Ooh. Like, rainbow mode enabled. Mysterious rainbow chest appears on the bridge of your ship. Open it. What could be inside? Oh, well, that's just certainly some weapons. You have crazy loot weapons and also just amp ion. Just regular amp ions in here. He's kind of disappointing. A chaotic foreman drone, the Goondog beam. A second chaotic foreman drone. Ship drone, or surgeon shipboard drone. Irradiated flag and the apostle. Powerful support weapon that fires rapidly, requires another weapon to break shields. 2 power, 1 second. It does crew damage. This is seeming pretty juicy. I mean, I won't be able to do any actual ship damage, which could be an issue. But does any of this do? This does hull damage. Needs 4 power though. I think we take this one. This one looks cool. We're gonna pick this. You either get Martyr Vests or Lads. Well, we don't have a clone base, so Martyr Vests I think are off the board. Like, we're probably not gonna do that. The Shaman, the CEO, the Human, or the Mantis. We're gonna go with the CEO. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's not even like, that's not even just a regular slug worker, whatever they're called. It's Billy. All right. I'll take a free Billy, except it's Phillips. You get to be engines, and then you get to be shields. Perfect. This doesn't pierce shields at all, so we won't be able to use that until we get another 2 weapon power, which is in a bit. I think I could buy stuff at stores. Oh, Echo, hey, how's it going? Been a bit. 13 bucks. I don't know, like, random drops are gone, but I'm curious if I could buy anything from the store. Also, our hull is fantastic. The weapon you receive dissolves into rainbow-colored dust. Okay, so that's what happens. If I try and get a weapon, it just disintegrates. That's a good first way to find out, because I couldn't do anything at that store anyway. Yes, I will fight you to the death. Death is still, unfortunately, at this point, just sitting in battle pods. Go, BattleBots, go! And then I think we send everyone to go punch this guy. Our shields will keep us safe from this. That won't matter. I just need to stun this room at some point. Okay, everyone's fine. Back to your positions. And then 3 of these. Yeah, they're not going to be able to fix anything. I'll go ahead and take down 1 bar, I guess. If I break this door, he'll start suffocating too. Like, I don't even have to go in there. He'll just start suffocating. This could be a good chance to learn evasion as well. Because, you know, win in Rome. See, once this guy suffocates, he's probably going to run into here. Then I'll have free reign to get into the clone bay. And then I think once I get to the clone bay, he will keep trying to come in here. And he'll just suffocate by that. He says as the door is closed itself, so I'm clearly out of my mind. Ignore me. No idea what I'm talking about. We win those. Perfect. I am down 1 drone, but that's fine. Whatever, who cares? $20. I'm gonna want a little bit of health. Thank you. Up to 62. Store stress is in an unfortunate location. Can't really do much about that. Don't know if I really care about the merchant at all. I really just want to upgrade my guns. I need to get 2 weapon power and then 2 regular power. Probably 3rd power to run medbay. Okay, well, I was worried he'd have a defense run. Thankfully, he did not. He is still going to hurt me with the big damage, which I'm not a big fan of. I'd like to live. But my stun charge is very slow. I think it's worth waiting for all 3 just in case. Just in case. Not great. No, it's fine. It all buffs out. They're dead. Perfect. $22. We'll take the pod. We got a quest. Not that that really matters. That's just +1 engines, which is $25. I suppose it's not terrible. When it's down there, it might be terrible. I need to be here in 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is what it's looking like. It's the dummy. Oh, it's the dummy. Let's send both these. Oh, we got the repair drone, which could be an issue. So how do I get, like, this bar is not usually here. I get rid of this bar in the chat. I don't recall this bar being here. Again, it's been a bit. I guess I could do this. And like that. Whoa, it's gone. $12. Gotta make sure chat's like not too big. Sometimes it gets a little big. Alright. Leia's dead. The merchant's here. I don't really care about the merchants. Stress beacon could be... Right? Is that... Could be fortifications? Could it be fortifications? Might be fortifications. Okay. I can turn my gun on if I don't want to use my drones. As a start. Can I use my drone here? No. No, my murder drones are not good enough to drive. That's a shame. Hey, look, it's the fortification guy. I can't do anything about that. Sorry. A lot of nothing. This is just an engine upgrade for 2. I would love to do that because it's cheap. Look, don't question it. We'll have one to leave this sector, so it'll probably be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I don't know what you're worried about. I don't see any issues here. We all know that one fuel is the best fuel. This is gonna hit everybody. Just maybe not the best idea. I guess it'll, like, kill fast. I do need to hit all 3 stun charges in order to do anything, though. Okay, that's fixed. 3 stun charges, go. I guess I can hit him here. Oh, hit him here. Yeah, this works. And the weapon I get turns into dust. But 15 bucks, that's something. Could have used like 1 fuel, maybe, but you know. Harmony Space or Outcast Turf. Neither of those are very friendly. Can I turn my 1 free gun into fuel? Excuse me. Supplies? Oh, thank God. Thank you for that. Another rainbow chest. Havoc beam. Oh, don't mind if I do. Equalizer. I mean, that's just like, it turns off all shields. That's really, really nice. It's slow, yes, but well, if I get that in the Havoc beam, I want a Royal Havoc beam? It pierces 2 shields. Like, Royal Havoc beam's gotta be so ridiculously broken. It does system damage. No, like, how do I not pick the Royal Havoc beam? How do I not pick that? I get girth or a pony. I'm gonna take the mantis. I'm looking for blue options, so mantis it is. Like, the apostle's great, but this pierces 2 shield layers. That solves like most of my problems. We'll still have to do something for, you know, the boss. Give it to the demands. I can't afford it. What if I could, Jim? What if I could? Oh, you can't even boost or anything. And you're gonna be down there now. That's annoying. I think I need someone in there to help you. I don't send the human just to body block, because we need that guy to be dead. Havoc beams. Oh, he doesn't have any guns. Okay, we don't have to worry too much. I do need to worry about my defense because my it kind of sucks. Frankly, kind of sucks. However, this should this will do a bit. This will do like just a smidgen of damage. Yeah, whoops. Oh, that's a shame. Didn't mean to turn off all your stuff. Oh, it'd be a shame, real shame if that happened again. We need to leave. Okay, he's gone. Good. To the med bay. Reach Sealant wouldn't be like the worst thing to buy. Also, the Apostle actually is pretty good still. Fast firing, and I could just smack down everybody. These guys do have a lot more health than I thought they would. This does 30, doesn't it? It does. It's just these dummies had a whole lot of health left. 22 bucks. Okay, then you two go fix this. I believe in you. We do have some fuel, so we're not completely boned. We'll be able to go somewhere. But we should definitely hit up a store sooner rather than later. Well, there's the Tonys. Just go there immediately. See, the thing is, I'm never going to have anything to sell. Which means I should probably try and get a scrap recovery arm, like, very soon. Because I'm never going to be able to sell things for the good monies. Oh, do you think if I get a free crew, they'll also disintegrate into dust? Probably, right? I think that's... Oh no, Havoc Beam's still online. Never mind. Sorry. Havoc Beam is simply too strong for you. Get out of here. Yeah, that guy actually hurt a lot. Not a fan of that guy. We'll get him, though. We'll get him. You're stunned, and you took some damage. You're fine. All these idiots are now stunned forever. Sorry, dummies. Oop, 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 oop. You need to go to the med bay. You go fix. I think everyone else suffocated. Yeah, he's not in the room to suffocate. Can I even hit him? Which room does he count as being in? Either of these? The top one. 20 bucks. So we'll go to the store. I'll probably buy out. I need to get shields as well. See, we have a lot of good stuff. It's just, it might be a little spooky. I guess I could take out a loan. I don't think that would go well. Floor store. Just trash and a spare kidney. I guess I could. Well, I need to go to the store. You don't understand. I require fuel. Is it 55 to get my my beautiful arm? No, it's 50. Perfect. All right, we need to start farming up money. Thankfully, the exit is in a very nice place. We have plenty of time to get there. Next upgrade is probably shields. Yeah, we'll fight them to the death. Why not? It was slavers. It was slavers the whole time. You're gonna board me. I can admit that. I can admit that for a little while. He's not gonna get, well, he might get there in time. I'm gonna get there in time to lock him out. It'd be funny if I could. Oh, perfect. Congratulations, you've been locked out forever. Also good. Yep, that hurts my bones. That's a changed. This is on fire. Yeah, I wasn't really expecting to do crew kills this run. I know we started with drones to do crew kills, but I wasn't expecting to do crew kills with those. But here we are. He's actually going this way. No, he's not. He's going to the teleport bay. 24 bucks, free the slaves. Crew member received dissolves into dust. And it's that's a shame, really. Maybe I should have went with a ship with a clone bay. Ah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Need to be there in 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. I probably want to ride this wall. Oh, no, we can be here at 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got plenty of time. It doesn't matter too much. It doesn't matter too much. Respond. Teamwork makes the dream work. 20 bucks. Recruitment center, engage the outpost. It's Lost Sons. Lost Sons are not. Wait, are Lost Sons? They're not regular rocks. They're outcast rocks, aren't they? Pretty sure they're outcast rocks, which means Crystal Boy won't do anything. I want to try and kill this guy. He's got like kind of rude weapons, but on the other hand, I could really use shields too. Murder justifications. Yeah, the fact that I can't stop this at all because it's a pierce laser. It's not too bad. Man, they really hate that medbay, huh? Alright, we're fine. Maybe should have shot shields instead, but whatever. I'd also like to get sensors too, so I could see the destruction. But that is not high up on my list at the moment. I'm still waiting to lose this run. It seems very strong, but I also seem very last cannon-y. $24 reduce, which is actually $26 reduce. That is enough to buy shields too, which I should definitely do. Guild Stew's coming in. Convince them to aid me. Yes. Ooh, fleet delay by 2 jumps. Also an orchid store there, which I don't particularly need. I guess I had repair, but I'd have to double back. Just big dummies. Wouldn't mind buying weapon speed upgrades. Also, I can hit this guy's entire ship. Ripperone, pepperone. Yeah, I wouldn't mind some weapon speed upgrades just from how long it takes to fire my guns. I could shoot the guy here. He might not be in this room. 22 bucks. That's the entire ship is full red. Yeah, from one volley, it's great. Not even one volley, it's one gun. It's a very good gun. I'm enjoying this gun. I'm curious what gun we'll get next time. Go help. I can go help. We need to be there in 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that's a shame. I guess I have 1 extra jump. I can't really do anything with it, but I got it. Ask about the stress beacon. Accept the request. Sure. Guess I'm also going there. This is actually owned by the Outcasts, right? The Outcasts is what this is. Crystal Crew told about mistake. 20 bucks. Perfect. Give me your cargo. I like how I made friends with them and then immediately unmade friends with them. Sorry. How it goes. I really want this to be able to pierce 1 shield. It's gonna stop being relevant very, very quickly, but would have been nice. I go to sensors. Never allowed to have sensors. Also, this starts fires. 60%. It actually has a higher fire chance than breach. I haven't really been able to see the fires because everyone dies too quickly. And you're dead. 19 bucks. Also, the explosive shaky. Got stabbed in the back. I didn't even get a chance to like steal it. Rude. It did still give me money though, so I guess I can't complain that much. That's fine. Oops, second fire. Fine. Pinch yourself, please. Perfect. Alright, positions. Up to 104. If I had time, I'd go to that store, I guess, but I don't have time. Therefore, we'll just take our money and run. Floor. Tap, yeah, talk and save. Oh, it's intruders. You guys just go ahead in there, and then we'll send in the fighting force. I guess I could turn on both of my murder bots. I don't really need my murder bots at this point. I do need to get something that does damage. This next pick has to be something that does ship damage, because right now I can only do system, which is not good enough because thankfully we haven't seen a single auto ship, but that can't last forever. Definitely not going Ghost Town. Ghost Town seems like a bad time. There's no one even here. Salvage a little bit. Open the cache. Oh! I love a guy running the Civil War and it just disintegrates. Just also loaded rainbow chest. Damage. Nothing great here. Plasma doesn't do any actual damage. I get like a cheap energy charger. It does do 1 hull damage slowly. Neural laser also does 2 hull damage. It's a heavy. But I might as well just take the Pierce Heavy at that point. I could just take the Hydra Burst missiles. Like, if I wanted to destroy somebody. This isn't, like, a terrible call. It does take 4.5 seconds to charge 1 single missile. But I get a lot of, you know what? I get a lot of bang for my buck there. And I can immediately get an explosive replicator. Oh. Super elite mercenary crew. Also kind of tempting. I could get Sherlock. I don't think I want Sherlock. This dude only does 1.3 damage. I guess he does 1.7 damage at ranged. I think I take the explosive replicator. I think that's like a really good pull. There is a link, which I'm a little scared by. Boy, I kind of want to buy like repairs. Buying one weapon power won't do too much for me. Well, if this is the big spooky, I can still just hit him with a Hydra over and over, so that's not completely nothing. It's not the big spooky, we're fine. Hey, how's it going? I don't really want to give you any missiles. I actually want to save those missiles for myself. I kind of need to shoot them. Hunt down separatists? Sure, why not? Sure, why not? It's the next jump. Do nothing. What do you got here? You got like terrible weapons and a battle bot. He does have cloaking, so he's got something going on for him. Let's send everyone at this. This is gonna do like 3 almost certainly. I want this. Oh no, it's gonna shoot twice. That's what's gonna do. Still doesn't help. Okay. Good. And then we probably want Havoc Beam through like this. Perfect. You need to leave this room. Everyone else should also leave this room. We probably want to Havoc Beam through this as well. Alright, everyone's more or less fine. It's a little spooky there. Brief amount of spooks. And he's dead. You successfully killed. We wait. 10 hull points. I do lose whatever drone it was, but 10 repairs, not terrible considering where I was. I think I will happily take 10 repair. The other option would have been like maybe 30 bucks. I stood for a long lifetime. Words. I stepped on a very small man. The issue is I stepped on a microbe. I'd love to get... yeah, I'd like to get cloaking. Also, I did not get through the shields all the way. Yeah, buffer. No, my piloting. Anything but my piloting. Guess I should do this. Turn that drone off. Breach still looking pretty good. I can fix this. No, he's going all the way around. To fix a fire. What you want to do? 20 bucks. Perfect. Also, look at the reading rainbow over there. The store for pirates. We need to be here in 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably what we want. I guess I'm not going to a store for anything. It's not like my ship's full or anything. Phantoms have taken my ship. I will help. I shall help you. That's annoying. Also, weapons. Kind of not great. I don't have power to run like 98% of my stuff. They don't have any form of med bay, so I'm gonna send them. Also want max evasion, please. Going to need this. Thank you. That's not great, but at least he's not terrible at that. Could be better. Oh, they had their own battle bot. Look at that. Okay, this will turn off most of their nonsense. Good. Please tell me you can put that fire. Oh, you know what? Go get some help. Get some help. Okay, you didn't need help. That bot's definitely going to explode. This one, okay, no, that's fine. They're just gonna leave him. He had a battle bot too. How's the weapon training coming? You're not even to a level 2 yet? Unthinkable. Okay, that's fine. Now we're level 2. It's a 0.8 on the apostle now. Are you gonna come help fight? He is gonna come help fight. Joy being dead. Like twice over. It dissolves, but I get 25 bucks. A lot of dissolution? Dissolution? Maybe dissolution. There's a Federation store. I went to the store, what would I be able to do? I'd be able to go there and buy repairs. I could technically sell, like, the stun charger. I'm not gonna need it forever, but it's not like I'm gonna fill my inventory up anytime soon. If I had an extra, like, $102, I could buy cloaking. Yeah, my health is also still pretty full. That's not an issue. Is this disease? Yeah, this is disease. I know nothing about disease. Sorry. Get out of here, stinky. Get out of here, you stinky. I do 1, 2, 3, 4 instead of 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's go long range. Just big angry. Don't like the weapon combo they're rocking over here. Definitely could be better. That halberd's scaring me mightily. It's fine. Yeah, I need to probably trade out stun charger for... Stun charger's not terrible, but something to get down shields, like a flat cannon. Flat cannon would be pretty great. That guy's already dead. That guy's dead. And he's dead. Oh my god, it is... Also, my weapon disintegrated again. But it is the Wither who has bottomed. As opposed to that other one that has stopped. 1, 2, 3. Hey, how's it going? I'm gonna side with the... Separatists. The thing is, if both of these are items, they're both gonna disintegrate. Thankfully, I don't have any drones I'm sending. But this could just be all for nothing. And I hope it's not. I can see it being all for nothing. No, I need to, don't hit the crew. Hit this stuff. This is the important stuff to hit. There we go, perfect. And now we're free. Oh, 20 bucks. Oh, I still got that guy. Huh. I wonder why. I got that guy. Why did he not turn into dust? Suspicious. I mean, I guess to be fair, he is already kind of dust. But he should have been rainbow collared. Oh, it's this dummy again. It's the big dummy. I wonder how it checks to delete people. I wonder if Ark went through and found every instance where someone's added and deletes them manually, or if there's some like catch. I wonder if it's because he came with the other items as opposed to two separate things. What are you doing? Why did you just teleport up there to teleport right back down? 24 bucks. We do have a chunk of change. I definitely need to upgrade weapons, and I need to get a better weapon. Also, fend for yourself, attack and escape. The classic. I'm just gonna do this. I don't care much for this man and his very strong drones. Thankfully, those are off now. Good. Yeah, if I can just survive the first 15 seconds, it's not too bad. The issue is surviving the first 15 seconds. It's really 11 and a half at this point. Okay, dead. 30 bucks. I'm just gonna leave that breach because I'm lazy. Gathering Garden Worlds. Oh boy, I could get nothing out of this. Yeah, can I get some support supplies? No? Alright, well, I guess I'll get a mysterious rainbow chest. It's more ion. Oh, well, none of these are... I mean, fire ion blast, just 2 ion damage. None of these are great. I could get this. That's actually like... that's tempting. It reloads in 50 milliseconds. I never had one of those before. Also, energy missile. Leaks ion energy, cannot do system damage, but does 5 ion damage while our system hits. This chaotic foreman has popped up a couple times. Continuously manufactures spore bombs against enemies, more susceptible to fires. The chaotic variant produces bombs much quicker, but takes 15 damage every time it bombs. It's got 140 HP, and I guess it spawns a bomb like every couple seconds. Continuously spawns bombs. I wonder if that'd be interesting to use. But I think I want to take the Overwatch just because... Ooh, Defense Scrambler also. Defense Scrambler would be really nice. There's the Top Hat King, also the Slug King. I think I take the Defense Scrambler. Because that's like 10 drone parts I save. And it lets me use my missiles. Alright. We don't really care about the BattleBot anymore. I need to buy 1 power into this so I can run it when I want to. Is there a store nearby? There is a rock store. Let's hit up the rock store. I can't afford cloaking or anything. Can I skip that fee? Thanks. Salvage. I just keep getting items during this. This is like item number 3 from salvaging. It's crazy. Do you have cloaking? You do not have cloaking. You have repair bot dispersal. That's not terrible. I can sell this battle bot for enough to get cloaking. I might hold out for a little bit. I want to hold out, or do I want to buy 2 bars? I think I want to buy some power bars. I'm gonna buy at least 2 bars. I can turn on my stun charger now. There's another store. I don't particularly want to go to another store immediately. It's my issue. Buy a slave? Nope. Attack the slavers. If I bought him, he'd just disintegrate anyway. That is a lot of crew. You want to come down here and help? Not quite fast enough, Jimmy. Not quite fast enough. And you hit that room, huh? Gotta turn on my apostle, but that's fine. I don't really need the apostle. I think I'd actually rather do this. Because I don't really need... you should not be in that room. He was in that room anyway. Hey, you leave. We're gonna let them just, you know, do whatever they want to do to that room. It's fine. Who cares? Turn the O2 off. You're going to go to the med bay. Hack beam through this. That's good enough. I'd say that's good enough. Please stop bombing me. It is very rude, and I dislike it. These guys should leave soonish. Yeah, there they go. Close the doors. You guys go fix this. Shields are now down, so I can start punching this guy. They have like a level 3 med bay. You know what? Jim needs to train. Send him in, Jim. Still needs like another 15 shots. You can do it. I believe in you. This will take it down to like 0.7, I think. Yeah, 0.7. So we now definitely would outspeed that. Why would you board me? And if you want to be in that room, more power to you. And the crew dissolves, but $23. Close the doors. Open the O2 back. Speed it up a bit. Go into positions, and we're fine. Where's Stresskull coming from this area? Oh, this is Jimmy. He's gonna disintegrate, but I'll help Jimmy. Why do you hate Jimmy so much? Well, I have to murder you now. So I'm gonna need to actually use stun charge to get through his stuff. That should be fine. That is kind of not great. But we will vent them and see how well this works out. They may punch a little bit. No, don't punch because they'll leave. I need to lock the doors. Okay, 2 of these. We need to get rid of that halberd. Halberd needs to go bye-bye. Possibly you're not gonna do anything. This will do something. Halberd has not gone bye-bye. That's concerning. That is very, very concerning. All right, you guys are gonna be locked in there. You're gonna go to... Yeah. You're fine. Fine. Mostly. All right, Havoc Beam. I need you to come through and turn off that glaive. It's a glaive. That's the name of that gun. Could you guys get off my ship, by the way? You're not helping. Get out of here. Oh, I guess they can't. I did destroy their teleporter. I'm gonna have to kill Sophia. That's a shame, but it's gonna have to happen. Yeah, I guess you go help. Well, we'll sit over here and wait for Sophia to walk this way. Because there's gonna be no O2. Guns don't matter at this point. I just need to sit here and punch this giant rock. I did not bring a pickaxe. And I didn't turn this on. We should be able to do it if we do this. And in the meantime, you two can go fix this room. And that's $30. What's next for you? Like, I'm sorry, Jimmy. You're gonna have to stay here. Unless you want to suffer a terrible fate. I guess I gotta tell them no. Most of the time, they just force themselves upon me. Alright, not bad. You still need to go up here. Everyone's healed up. We have a good chunk of money. There's a lot of stress beacons. One of those stress beacons is gonna be the quest stress. Do I care about trying to do the quest stress? I won't get anything out of it. I mean, it's a bunch of fights. But I don't have the guy to talk him down, so I think I want to ignore it. I think I actually am going to go to the monk's store and see if I can get cloaking. Ignore the month's visit at the market. Cloaking? Cloaking? Cloaking! Thank you, cloaking. Very, very handy. You know what? I'll buy a little bit of repairs. Why not? I need to be there 9, which means I need to be here by 8. Means I can do whatever I want. I got plenty of time. Still the mine launcher tech? Yes. I won't be able to actually take it, but I wanted an excuse to use this. Also, they don't have any guns that, you know, interact with shields, so I don't need shields. Shields? More like schmilds. I pay you good money. You better protect me. Wait for the stun charge. Oh, I hate you so much. Why do they always do this? I'm never allowed to have nice things. So we decided to not shoot down the things, and he's exploded. Perfect. Like, actually unbelievable. Why do I put any stock in defense drones? They never help. They're just here to ruin my day. Where are you going, Jim? Med bay? I understand, my gun shoots very quickly now. 25 bucks, and it turned to dust. I'm going to go ahead and buy 2 more bars of power so I can run more stuff. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, we got plenty of time, so we'll probably go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plenty of time. Deliver the gift. I mean, I'm not doing that, so perfect. I wasn't going up there anyway. Nothing. A whole lot of nothing. There's a Mantis store, which I can buy repairs at. Boy, I'm just like angering everybody for guns I can't take. Everyone's so upset at me. That's fine. Who cares? I don't need friends anyway. What? Everyone wants to get out of here. Stop boarding me. I don't want people boarding me. Get out. Also, yes, I'm an idiot. I really probably should have saw that coming. It will. I guess I'll hit these rooms. Yeah, I want to turn that off. If I do have the drone up. Leave, please. Leave, please. Thank you. He ran through the O2-less room. He's fine. $27. The gun also dissolves. Much like all of my hopes and dreams. Protect the orchids. I will protect the orchids. Oh, he's got 4 shield bubbles. That's spookier. I do have this though, so. Boy, oh my god, look at how. Ooh, that guy's got a lot of hull lasers. Hey, you trying to fight the limit? What are you doing over there? Okay, that turned some off. Good enough. Will I even be able to do a crew kill here? Like, just barely, I think. Because, well, if that burns down, I won't. But yeah, he's only got 1 health. Whoopsie. I guess Havoc should... Yeah, no, the fire's out, so we'll be fine. Does this actually do 30 damage, by the way? It does do 30 damage. 30 bucks. Contact the orchids. They give you a kernel weapon. They don't even like me more. That's how rude. I did it for you, orchids. I did it for you. They did nothing for me. Honestly, we've stolen our children. Please, please help us. Well, we're back to the Hydra. Can't do much. That's that. I guess I could cloak. I do have a cloak system that I just don't use. Could be worth maybe looking into at some point. Just a thought. All right, good. And then 2 full volleys. I need to not auto fire. Yeah, I probably shouldn't auto fire. Wait for Hydra to charge. I want to go ahead and buy weapon speed upgrades. I probably get the Apostle down to 5 seconds, or 0.5. 19 bucks, 20 bucks. Hey, now they care about me a little more. They won't immediately stab me to death. It's a corpse. We wish to shop here. I don't need that slave. He'll disintegrate. Can't really buy anything here. I'll buy a little bit of repairs. Nothing to sell. We do have a new gun coming up pretty soon. I guess we'll save our money and see what it is before we do anything. I don't know if we've gotten lucky or if this is like the intended amount of damage for us to have, essentially. Because we're sitting very nice at the moment. Okay, well, that missed most of them. That worked out pretty well. I like that. That was a good noise. Excellent noise. Come on, burn down that shield. You want to burn down that shield. Ah, I didn't burn that shield. It's fine. You're dead either way. Perfect. 32 bucks. Explore. The intruders again. Intruders again. Perfect. Great. Wonderful. Well, yes, I have decided to just abandon that half of the ship. How did you know? I should probably make sure I don't abandon this half of the ship. Oops. There we go. And that should kind of solve itself. Turn the O2 back on. Close all the doors. Then we just kind of like wait. Very slow fight. To 96. 96, perfect. All right, where are we looking at? We're looking at militia encampment and the rebel quarter. I don't particularly want the rebel quarter. Militia cruiser slot C. We've unlocked something. Perfect. I can successfully die. Guard, assistance, 14 bucks. The rainbow chest. Get the Roomba. I can just get the Rift Waker? Really? That is just an option, huh? I also get the Vindicator, but like the Rift Waker's probably the call. Like if I had to choose a gun to pick, it's probably the Rift Waker. Yeah, I'll go ahead and grab that. Drone part crate. I don't really need really don't need that. I guess. Thank you for the memes. I'm taking the horse. Give me the horse. All right. Well, Rift Waker acquired. That's probably better than the stun charge, I've had to guess. I mean, I'm not entirely sure if it is, but I'm gonna guess it's probably better than the stun cannon. Oh man. You know what? I'm donating. I'm feeling pretty good. Get a Vulcan to go with my Rift Waker. You can take my stun can. I don't need that anymore. How long? It takes 14 seconds to charge. Is a Vulcan to go with it? What if I just get a second Rift Waker? I think what I want to do is I want to go ahead and install those web speed upgrades. It's like, why not? Okay, so it now takes 12 seconds for every fight to end. So I think we get to it. Actually, nah, we'll still go to like most jumps, but we could just beeline it for the end. Once you pick up a Rift Waker, there's not much that can stop you. But we are gonna need a little bit of like defense, I think. You just aim right about here, and he is charging his big spooky guns. True. I can also cloak, so sucks to be him. I should also auto fire. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, that's a shame, Jimmy. Seems like you're dead. Wow, $13. $13. Oops, all bullets. A very productive rainbow. Yeah, we'll land and we will sign some autographs and then leave. What is it with $13? Sorry, all we have here is multiples of 13. If I get 26 now, I'm gonna lose it. No, don't do that. I need, well, actually, I don't need that. Yeah, go ahead and smack that room like a whole bunch. It's fine. Okay, nope, you're fine. Yeah. I can live entirely off the Havoc Beam, so. You fool. You buffoon. I am definitely crew killing this because it'll be fun. Oh, and I can go ahead and start shooting right now. Hey, it's really that easy. Also, $36. They gave me an extra 10 to throw me off. The guy did disintegrate. Perfect. And Jimmy's got a fix. He's fixing at extremely rapid speeds. See, I can run Havoc Beam, Hydra, and Riftwaker, which is a crazy combination. I just need to get some onboard murder, I think. And Horse is pretty good. Horse is here to do some damage. It'd be nice if I get some Mantis Pheromones or something to speed that guy up a bit. Probably should have turned on a gun that could do anything. Because right now I can't do much against this guy. That'll blink off shields. Yep. This one's the one I had to worry about. Oh, I need cloaks. I do need 3 more levels. Like, you haven't even learned. You guys are bad at evading. Learn to evade better. Thank you. What, you're gonna thwart me again? Did you not learn this lesson the first time, old man? Gotta try and run. Alright, he's gonna try and surrender, and then he's just gonna try and die. $22. Imagine if you will. We're playing this game, right? We're having a good time. Good time. And then I go to the next sector and they're like, hey, you want a Jerry? Well, he is. I will take a Jerry and put him in my crystallinos. I'm ignoring this. This is Sherlock and I hate him. Also, it's another $13. Besides, Sherlock would have disintegrated anyway. He's trying to look intimidating with his little ship and all of his guns. But it's not gonna work, because I'm simply too fast. And then one of these. Perfect. Oh, you big dummy. $23. I'm surprised how little money we're getting here. Hey, how's it going? Agree. I will go do the thing. Maybe. Yeah, sure. Why not? 1, 2, 3, and 4. I have to make it flee, which means I need to shoot missiles at it. Oh, he's got like all drones. Just shoot weapons then. I have spare missiles. Oh, come on, flee. You know you want to flee. You want to flee? You want to flee, right? Please? There he goes. I say, like, he really should have fled at some point here. And then we wait. Up a minute. Alright, so he's out of here. On to the next sector. I wonder if augments disintegrate. I'm going to ignore him. I've murdered so many innocent civilians. I need to stop. I must be stopped. This guy, I mean, I guess he could have been spooky. Nothing really can be spooky at this point with the Riftwaker. Ah, that beautiful, beautiful Riftwaker. Maybe some more evasion is needed soon. Okay, that's all that. And you're dead. $44, and also the elite militia ship has disintegrated its own weapon. A shame. Explore. Show the pirates how to intimidate. No. No. What fire weapon do I even have? The Havoc Beam, I guess? I guess the Havoc Beam. With one of these. Cloak that. This is going to pierce and like breach a bunch of runes. Be annoying. Yeah, there it goes. And that's just gonna disintegrate. Piracy cannot be forgiven. Sorry, piracy cannot be forgiven. You will die. $30 and $14. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and install Breach Sealant like I kept talking about 1,000 years ago. That'll fix itself. Imperial New Home Worlds or Union Core Worlds? I go to Union Core World. It doesn't matter too much. Exit, continue, undergo for inspection. The Rainbow Chest, Chaotic Obsidian Missiles. Chaotic variant does 12 damage with no hull burst and never misses. My god. That is a lot of damage. I don't need it. It's funny. I might get it just because it's the most expensive. Like, I'm not gonna use any of these other ones. That's actually only $40. Defender drone's more expensive. Take the Defender drone. Astrometric mainframe allows you to reroute your choice. Oh, ooh, it'd be really nice, but I don't need that at all. Not now. I can get Tucko. Gains 20% combat damage and loses speed. I can also just get this Angel. I think we'll get Angel. Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, Tucko's funny, yes, but I don't really need Tucko, I don't think. That and this guy can move. Tucko would take forever to move. Oh, this is the debugger. I don't need that at all. I can't even take that. Purchase goods from the trash store. Tip to pilfer some salvage from the nearby trash freighter. I mean, that's not bad. That's not a bad, like, weapon load up. I am gonna take mind control as a... Yeah, we'll take mind control as, like, a deterrent. Still a defense drone for big money. And then... I guess I'm gonna do this. Yeah. Just want to defense up. He's a very slow boy. $19. Oh no, it's turned evil. Quick, shoot it. It also has new drones for some reason. Be fine. It'll be fine. We just wait a little bit. Let me cloak it. Still hit me anyway. Unbelievable. That ship looked like it was backwards. $27. You leave because Jimmy's sad that the other Jimmy's dead. There was nothing that could be done. Bargain for free repairs? I don't really need. I'll just take the fuel. It's Steven. I'm just gonna ignore this. I gotta blow the station up, but I don't trust doing anything that needs a crew kill. Fleet delay? Fleet delay, perfect. Love me some good fleet delay. Just mine some. $33. Ignore them and leave. Who cares? I guess I could have murdered them anyway. You just can't come in here and mine these asteroids. These are our asteroids. We like looking at them. Yeah, sure, Jimmy. Whatever you say. What are you? Random hand over delivery. Gotta go. No, I'm gonna fight them for the delivery. I can get the delivery just fine. You gonna send one rock at me? Tully's gonna be mad? I don't know what you're talking about. Me and Tully are the closest of friends. He would never be mad at me. Me and him go back a long ways. Like last Tuesday long. I like this guy has he's got a trash missile launcher. Alright, I should probably cloak that. I'm still shooting Hydra. Yeah, I am. I need to stop doing that as well. I should also maybe turn off some of his guns. Come on, outspeed. I didn't outspeed it. $32. Oh, unfortunately, I don't have any money. That's a shame. Hey, see, now he's gonna be slightly more friendly towards me. Sorry, I'm gone. You thought you could shoot me, but I've already left. It's spiders. I don't care about spiders. Yeah, I guess I can fight the spiders. I just don't have to do anything about the spiders. Just crew kill the spiders. And then he crew killed the spiders. You hacked my shields. That's kind of a rude attitude to have towards me. Not sure if I'm a big fan of that one. Yep. Yeah, no, it hurt. It hurt the bones. We do this, however. Okay, you are beep booping, you're beep booping, you have to leave. Horse, get in here and kick this guy in the face. Kick him. Kick him, horse. And then kick that guy in the face. You're doing God's work, horse. And then we want a havoc beam through this. Their station's gonna be basically not retrievable. Like they're not gonna be able to do anything with it because it's gonna be full of holes and also on fire and no O2. Non-recoverable, I suppose. Like what are they gonna do about this? This actually might be worse than the spiders. I guess I could have put some acid around here. They're all gonna suffocate. That's fine. $44 to get my reward and carry on. Goodbye. I'm leaving now. You're in here. You're in here. Need to be there in 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah, a lot of time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, technically, we also have that 10% weapon speed upgrade we've had this whole time from the start. Protect the militiamen. Yes, I will just protect the militiamen. Why not? I've been hacked. Really wish you'd stop that. Can't lock you guys in here with me. No, I can't. Oh, I need to upgrade doors, man. Okay. I think one of my... A little close. I think one of the missiles hit a drone. Turn off most of your systems real quick. Don't mind me. That's what you get, you dummies. I'm gonna turn O2 off and have you come down here and like lock this door then. Close the door. So they're gonna sit there and punch it for a little bit. There's no O2 in that room anymore. Now they're gonna start suffocating. You guys gotta try and leave. They're not even gonna try and leave that room. They're gonna sit there and to the death. Their drones are still on. Stop that. Okay, now they're gonna try and leave, so I'm gonna lock this room down. They're gonna suffocate. I turn the O2 back on, and then it's just little Jimmy over here. Whoops. Looks like he died. Oh wait, no, there's more. They're hiding in these rooms. I didn't notice them. There's so much happening over there. $29. All right, and $44, and a guy who has asphyxiated. Yep. Ripperone, pepperone. Fix all this stuff up. Perfect. Perfect. And then at 200 smackaroonies, I don't really want to spend any of it just yet. I'll probably spend almost all of it on like defense though. I'm going to ignore him. I do not care about this man. The militia has been so angry at me today. I demand an explanation. You're in violation of the law. Someone disintegrates. Perfect. Very good use of my time. It just gets bigger. Oh, that's a shame. Off a low price of 7 uwu points. I don't have that many. I don't have that many at all. I wonder what weapon he would have given me. Because I'm 100% just going to do this. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. We go ahead and cloak. We cloak, and then we probably send like, I can mind control this guy. He's got like one random mantis over here. That works. Oh, I can also turn on my Overwatch, I guess. I don't know why I would turn off my shields. That seems like a bad idea. You're like a bad idea to me, Jimmy. Okay, people are doing things. It's fine. Machine gun at a rapid rate. Probably should have hit their cloaking. But oh well. It's not like they're gonna come back out of this and be fine. Oh, you've died. 43 bucks. And another $18. You'll be there in 2, 1 and 2. We have a good chunk of change. We have enough to get shields 4. And Leia for like the 5th time this run. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, it's a free kill, which is nice. No, you've died. $34 and exits. We've hit 1 full year of money. Lore, I can't really afford to buy anyone because they'll just explode. Guild territory ministry, I'd rather go ministry because they won't cloak. Guild will cloak. Exit, yeah, no, this is gonna be nonsense. This is a Zoltan operated vessel. The Rainbow Chest. Carnage Drone. Golden Flag. Oof. Golden Flag, huh? Royal Atom Drone would be great for shipboard defense. Probably want the Atom Drone. And there's a lot of good stuff here. A lot of good stuff. I think we're going with that. Get more money. I don't need more money. I get the merchant. I get another angel. I get a second angel. Yeah, we'll get a second angel. Why not? I just need a man named Charlie. And we gonna swap this out. Where's the nearest? Oh, hey, there's the nearest store. Perfect. It's just that easy. Tell me a story, Jimmy. Sure, yeah, whatever. I don't care. I really don't care whatever that story was. You know my drone parts though. I'll take the $60. And you're selling trash as always. Take this. Perfect. $4.50 is quite a lot of dollary dues. I'm going to need to do this in order to run both of them. And then I want to get buffer. So I now have spent all of my dollary dues. Was it worth it? Good question. Good question. I don't know. Doc, $20. I wonder if I'll get one or an item in Sector 8. I hope so. Slip tunnel opens. It's not even big. This guy's doing. He didn't even bring in the big one. Okay. He just I mean, sure, whatever. Whatever. The bullets. I still need some evasion, right? My guys are still dumb. Yeah, I need one more evasion. Also, $43. We've gotten so many things that have disintegrated this run. It's crazy. I will rescue those civilians. The ministry hates me, but who doesn't? The next thing I'm buying is Zoltan Super Shields. I'm so tired of people boarding me. They keep boarding me down here, too. My poor Zoltan. Up here. And both of you down here. Because you're gunmen. You're the gunman. Okay, they have immediately left. Good luck with that. Gunman, go stand up here. $37, $20. Save these stations. I'm gonna do like this. I'm gonna do like a U. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I want to go to that quest. I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I don't actually need to go down there at all. You don't have a whole lot of time here. Have you seen Jimmy? Saves been Elizabeth Hector. Yes, sure, whatever. Accept the bribe? No, it'll just disintegrate in my hands. I'm like Midas if gold was worthless. You have all the weapons you want, but you can't actually use any of them. Okay, pretty good. And you're dead. $46. Take as many lists as you can. Sure. We'll drop you off at the nearest station. Congratulations. Allow him on board. Hey, he actually stays. Okay. I guess I'll take that one. Bargain with him for a reactor upgrade. Do I have room for reactor? I have room for like one, right? I was one shy. Perfect. Fuel's kind of looking a little rude, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I don't want to sell anything. Can't really buy anything. $199. Let's start with the shield upgrades. I'm not gonna have a whole lot of fuel. Oh, I already had one. Perfect. I actually already had one. Then we want Aether shielding. Okay, good. No longer have to be worried about borders, at least immediately. Ship, peacekeeper. Hey, what's going on? Peacekeeper violently kicking and fistless free mantis warlord on the ground. Up, I don't want violence. Reason. Oh, he's disintegrated. Okay. Well, this has not helped me at all. have now been boarded by angry lads. Quick, horse. Kick him directly in the teeth. Dude. Oh, they're not even fighting me. Never mind. You gonna live? Whoa, just barely. Do I not get? I should get money out of that. Where's my money? There's a ship there, just right for the taking. Still mine launcher tech. Boy, everyone hates me so much. Never before have I been this hated. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. He's going to be much less fine now. I guess I could get rid of the apostle. I don't think I'm gonna crew kill much. $35, and of course, it disintegrates. Explore. I don't actually have a reactor that needs to be upgraded anymore, so no. It's gonna be really nice destroying this guy. Oh, it'll be so very, very nice. Also, hold on, Jim. I'm opening my chest. You got... He's already cloaking. Rude. I'm busy in the menus. A chaotic mining drill. Pierces all shields. You know what? Yeah. Yeah, I'll take the chaotic mining drone. Oh my god, look at all that text. Are you... Oh, baby boy. A free pre-igniter for me? Oh, you shouldn't have. You had a pyrotechnic king. But how can I not take the free pre-igniter? I mean, obviously it doesn't work right now. But a free pre-igniter? Oh, how thoughtful. It can't board me, which is so nice. We cloak that. This has actually now become easy peasy. Sorry, you've already lost, Jim. Ah, yes. The damage. $46. Tolly, I just need fuel in a sector map, my man. Fuel in a sector map. Alright, I find nothing. This looks like nonsense. Highly acclaimed nonsense. I don't even want the Overwatch drone. Who cares about the Overwatch drone? I'm here only for murder. What do I even want? I guess I'll do some of this. Spread the love a little bit. We just had to very slowly walk our way to the other side of this sector. I'll take repairs since everyone else would die. Shame we didn't get Jimmy, but I will definitely take a pre-igniter. Also, I don't have any way to get past cloaking. Also, another shame. Oh well, I guess I'll just have to live with what I've been given. This is a great way to come back. $28 and not much to do. I'm gonna have to go up and around 1, 2, 3. We're not gonna get to the judges, and we're also not gonna get to any stores, which is kind of a shame. I will murder the smugglers. Everyone's got cloaking. Come on. I mean, I can send that. I don't really need to send it. They're almost certainly gotta be dead before it even fires. But yeah, sure, why not? Oh god, it's just sitting more bullets. A lot of bullets. My miner did explode. Nothing going on here. I didn't think about trying to hit me with those beams. He did technically hit me with those beams. It's fine, he's dead. $20, $40. And we hit the base. Not gonna be anything here. I guess 20 bucks. Something. I am at full health. I'm just trying to think if I want to put money into anything. I could put money into max mind control, I guess, and then prevent anyone from being mind controlled even when the drones happen. I'm looking for, yeah, here's the thing, right? Like, it literally doesn't matter. What's he gonna do? I've got a pre-ignited Riftwaker. Or you think he's gonna do something about this? He's gonna do exactly nothing about this. I don't have to worry about that, or this, or anything. He's not even gonna be able to fire his guns. And get out of here, you big stinky. 24 bucks. I'm not done shooting you. See, canonically, I actually come into the fight already shooting now. I just continue to chase him. You're not allowed to even turn my shields off, sorry. My gun does not respect the cloak timer. Okay, you're gone. He's still trying to run. Oh, this little baby's trying to run away. Oh, it's so sad. He is gonna cloak, and I literally can do nothing about the cloak, so. Maybe if I had a thing, like a bomb. Maybe. It's not gonna save him, though. I guess I could shoot this stuff. It doesn't really matter. I'm gonna go ahead and cloak now. But he can board, I guess. I have 35 evasion. I can evade some. And then I cloak this. I make sure his guns stay off. I make sure his cloaking stays off too. A good thing to turn off. And then we just do a nice perfect run of the flagship. Easy peasy. Alright. Thank you, Riftwaker. That was very handy of you. That's a good gun. Such a very good gun. Also, 5559. Well, I mean, I did better than the one. What was this? Did I do one jump and quit? Why in the world do I have a score of 140? When did that happen? Very odd indeed. Obviously, it's not gonna hit any top scores. We didn't do any special sectors. But it's fine, it's fine. One thing is that we finally unlocked type C of this, which is, ooh, look at this guy. He's like a, is it 90s? Is it a 90s aesthetic? What is this color scheme? What is the palm tree neon wave thing? I don't know what era that is. It looks cool though. I like the color scheme. Also has shadow weaponry and a charge laser, so it's like also a fairly good ship. Doesn't have any shields, but it has cloaking too. Why does it have shield charge booster? It doesn't even have shields. They gave it a shield charge booster to charge nothing. Interesting. Anyway, we did that fairly quickly, so I think we got time to do this one, and hopefully, if we win, we're gonna unlock everything on page 2, and I'll finally be free of this nightmare of this guy. So we're gonna hop immediately back in with the Union Cruiser. We don't have any drone. We'll have to buy a drone system at some point, but we do still have 4 weapon slots, and the weapons we start with aren't terrible either. So this is like the most basic of ships. It's got more or less nothing going on for it. But that means we can do whatever we want with rainbow mode. Proceed, exit. I guess I can get the hat this time around. I can't really do anything since I don't have the boons anymore. It's a shame. Shame. Rainbow mode. it like immediately goes like, hey, you want a defense drone Mark III that only takes 2 power? That'd be great. I can't really run it. Roll Mender drone. That payload is also very tempting. It needs 1 power to run. All these drones, I can't run them. I just go thematic and get another Pierce. I'll only be able to shoot this 6 times. I don't need to shoot it more than 6 times, though. That's the thing. I mean, I guess I had to take that. The Alliance Energy Field. 3 stacking points of energy shield when hauls damage, 4% chance of releasing energy projectiles. Additionally, powers your crew to extra combat damage. I mean, there's some neat dudes down here, but also Zoltan super shields to start with. Who has Alliance shields? They're blue. What man is rocking the Alliance fields? Have I done a ship with blue shields before? Okay, so we gotta like recontextualize our brains here, because we're no longer on easy street. It's not bad, but we're still probably fine. But I need to, you know, pay attention, or I will die to something stupid. I'd rather not die. And I think if I hit shields, that guy should peel off of that, because I think they'll prioritize shields and weapons. Yeah. We probably want to try and prioritize getting payload online along with our guns. I don't want to have heavy 1 online unless their weapons are off, because if my Pierce misses, I need payload to seal the deal, essentially. $14, take the pod. Hey, that's an engine upgrade. If I want it, do I want the engine upgrade? I guess. 25 bucks. I still cannot do anything for you. Sorry. My Trico needs O2. 10 bucks. Well, it's there's store distress. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I hit every single beacon here. Well, all the, you know, named beacons. 18 bucks. That's something. This is gonna be free $25. Right? No, it's a reactor upgrade. That's a free $20. Why did I think it was an engine upgrade? And it's slightly worse, but I do still want a reactor upgrade. Store is... we should be fine. If this Pierce hits here, we'll be fine. Should I turn the other heavy off? Yep, yes. However, I like to gamble, even if I lose. No, I actually should turn heavy on. So you hit weapons, and then we hit shields, and then the heavy one can help. We are down the 10% weapon speed from last time, which is... it's a bit of a shame. I really liked having the extra 10% to start with, but not much we can do about it. I wonder if that... I don't know if that mod's updated. Anyone know if the boon chooser mod is activated or like updated? I can't buy anything here. It'll just disintegrate. See, I mostly chose payload because I don't even think I'm going to use payload all that much, but I could sell payload for 75 bucks. Let's sell life jackets. I don't need to sell life jackets till I have 3. Once I have 3, I'll sell it. Merchant-wise, I can sell my 5 drone parts. I don't need those for anything. At least, not right now. And obviously, I can't buy anything from him. We need to be careful because... yeah, no. We need to go ahead and buy this now. If I don't buy it now, I'm going to forget, and we're going to go to the exit, and he's going to have 2 shields, and he's going to beat us to death. Which, not great. $8. I will take $8, especially someone who can't hurt me. I can't train on him in any way, unfortunately. Go ahead and hit shields. So there's no reason, because he can't hurt me at all. But he also literally cannot, I can't evade anything, so. We'll just kill him. I'm not sure if we can really live up to the Sector 1 Havoc Beam. That was such a good gun. $12. I have $48. I'm gonna go ahead and buy 2 bars of power. I know we have like a bunch of extra power I don't really need at the moment, but just in case. Big dummy wants to hurt my bones. Payload here. Payload, if you could hit, that would be amazing. Also, do not shoot me. Go ahead and charge all 3. I should outspeed if you charge all 3. Good. Perfect. Also, can't really do any crew kills. I guess payload might be able to do crew kills. How much damage? 40, okay, 45's not a ton. I could crew kill like 1 ship if I really wanted to. After that, disintegrates, but we get $15, which is not great. And it's liberated all the way down. What do you got? $10 for fuel. I didn't need the fuel, to be fair. And what we get? Anti-hull laser Mark II, an ant flak, which is just bad. Zeus beam castigator. I like an investigator. 2 power. It's fast. Does 1 hull, 4 system. That's not bad. Shields are down. I don't have drone control or drone parts at this point, though. Unfortunate. A lot of these are drones. That's 1 second cooldown. Stuns crew has an increased breach chance. It shoots 3 bullets in 14 seconds. Hollow drone, I can't use. Solar kernel's been nerfed, so that's kind of worthless. Zeus beam also 2 system damage. Does pierce 1 shield. It does something, I guess. None of this is nearly as good as last time. This is tempting just from how fast it is. It's like twice the speed of Ant Flak. It would destroy systems if I can get shields down. I think I go ahead and pick it up, even if I can't use it. I get... I got, it's Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde. Except Blinky's looking a little, a little dressed up today. Run the neural disruptor. No, that just stops. It only works on hacking. That doesn't matter. Rogue Monk and X Dustbringer has deeply regrets his past. +1 bonus power. Triggers countdown for exploding, dying instantly but fully healing and buffing all crew. Create empty beacons, giving Zoltan a +5 health. Cannot fight, sabotage, or break doors. Does no damage on dying. And a +1 buff is funny, I guess. Enters in a rage that damages all nearby enemy crew and the occupied system. Probably don't want to do that. Just an Alpha Phantom. I'm gonna... I can sell that, but nah, that's only $20. No, I'm gonna grab Anorak, or whatever his name is. And we'll put him on shield duty. And we'll make our other guy like slightly stronger. Also, can I get some free money here? I can't get the drone, but I can get the free money. $20. Works for me. I have an outcast. Just ping pong between stores and try and get a bunch of free stuff. Free stuff? Theocracy and lost an outpost. By what you expect neither are treasure weapons. Wait, what you guys talking about? Yeah, take Now this gives me a gun, I'm pretty sure. And I can't take it. It'll just disintegrate. So I need to ignore the gun. Eat of the food. Delicious. And then I will just buy fuel myself. That's what I could have done, was I could have traded the $7 or 7 fuel for a gun and then bought fuel, but I could not take the gun. So see, worst case, I can always sell this. I don't want to. I would love to use it. But we'll see how it goes. I could see bad things happening. We didn't really go up in terms of damage from Sector 1 to Sector 2. I'm gonna shoot down everything. That does shoot down everything. That's not great. I think payload 1 has to be here. Payload 2, or not payload 2, but both of these have to hit here. Perfect. It's a very good thing we had the Zoltan super shields. Okay, also good. I'm gonna fix that. Might as well smack them. Perfect. $14 is. You know what? I think we do get scrap arm again, because I do need money, especially if I this is nowhere near as easily selling as last time. This is fine. I just have to pierce this room over and over and over. His drones are gonna fix fast. That's kind of concerning. Like they'll basically fix this between each attack. But so long as that's all he does, he won't actually be able to kill me. Why did that one give up? That one gave up a little bit. Okay. Reached slightly. That one also gave up again. Weird. I wonder why one of the drones just keeps giving up. $24 is actually kind of like more money than most people have been giving me. So yes, I will take that. If I go to a bonus sector, will I get it is bonus sector. Give me the money first. I need the money. And you literally cannot hurt me. You don't have damaging weapons. Perfect. The only way you could possibly kill me is suffocating me. Very, very good. See, even though I think the heavy pierce would have been funny to take, because thematic reasons, I think it makes a lot more sense to not take that and instead take payload, because seemingly it's going to be a little harder to get good guns. Okay, he's going to do his bizarre combat augment. Oh, no. It didn't help him. That's so bizarre. I mean, it did turn my shields off, but again, he didn't have weapons that could hurt me anyway. Didn't matter too much. 22 smackaroonies. And quest marker all the way up there. We need to be there in 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like a really weird roundabout way of doing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the issue, I think Kronkmeister might disintegrate. I still haven't really figured out how slinging determines if it disintegrates or not, because we got a couple guys last run that didn't disintegrate. I'm not sure why. Maybe if it's a guaranteed person, but I think we got to cut. Well, maybe. Most of the random guns we got were random. Even if it was a guaranteed drop of a weapon, it was still random. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll just do that instead. So maybe anything that's a guaranteed item doesn't get eaten. So maybe since Kronkmeister's a guaranteed person, I'll keep him. This is more the viruses I can't handle. I should have gotten more soup. Kill hostile ship, delay the fleet. I will kill the ship. Perfect, sure, whatever. He is trying to run, and he does have a pierce laser. I should invest in shields too. Shields 2 would probably be a decent idea. Okay, thankfully, Zoltan Super Shields do still exist. I keep forgetting about them, but they do exist. You can no longer do anything to me. Destroy that. I probably should have hit shields instead, but, you know. Not the brightest of bulbs. Destroy this. We hit this. And he's completely boned. And sit back, relax, take a sip of water. Nothing like a little sippy. $14. Fleet delayed by 2 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can come down here now. He's just mean. He's just rude. Comes here, insults me. Shoots me with an ion cannon. Very rude. Just gonna shoot this. I'm going to miss that. It's fine. It's fine. Annoying, but it's fine. Boy, I really wish that did miss. Turn that off. Stop being evasive. We basically missed nothing last run, so this is a terrible whiplash. Okay, good, and then one more pierce will kill you. This room being breached is not great. I don't have a great way of fixing that. $16, which is 17. I guess we'll go and do this. We have medbay too. We have life jackets. We have a lot of stuff going on for us. $116. I think it's worth upgrading shields. That way I don't get one tapped anymore. Well, that's unfortunate. Didn't want that anyway. It's not like I wanted that gun. Hey, how's it going? Go do the thing? Yeah, I can't do that. I will be in a different reality. Sorry. Drunky boy? Will he stay? I mean, I think he'll stay because he didn't immediately disintegrate. I think I gotta keep him. I think my assertion's probably true. I can't buy anything from them, I don't think. Rainbow chest. How did we hit 2 math weapons? We do have the big suck. Ghost no missiles of fire charges 2 seconds quicker. 1 power. Crew hit by this will drain power from any ship for 10 seconds. Also stuns crew. So these no missiles to fire. I mean, at most I think it's gonna cause like -1 power in a room, whatever room he walks into. I don't think that's really all that worth it. As opposed to something like just the adder. Like, I think I just need bullets. I can get this. It's not particularly fast. Tracking flares is really good though. Tracking flares is definitely something I want to buy. Ruins don't really do much, do they? I guess it's still a double reward, but I can't actually take anything. I also can't take the anointed with me. Unless I find, well, no, I don't have any. Were there any there? Hey, there was an atom drone. I guess I could have taken the atom drone to get the anointed. I'll put you in sensors, I guess. Here's heavy and regular heavy. And what we need to do is have rainbow text that you tune into. Hey, Suma, how's it going? This is rainbow mode where you can't pick up items. Also, no surrender. So the whole thing about rainbow mode is that at the start of every sector, you get to pick one item or like one weapon and then one crew. And that's your lot in life. Like if I come here to these ruins, I won't be able to get the gun from this. It'll just disintegrate in my hands. So I gotta go here anyway. So struggle bus busy enough. I'm not playing the limit. It's a different struggle. No. The thing is, right? The weapons are crazy. Last run, we picked up a Riftwaker, and it was very good. Very, very good. I haven't had that luck today. We got an ancient, or we got a royal payload, so it's not bad. But it hasn't been anywhere near as goofy as last run. Last run we had like the end. We had like a royal havoc beam and the Riftwaker and a pre-igniter. It was it's pretty good. At the same time, you could also just get, you know, trash. Like, I have the adder now. I didn't particularly want the adder. It was the best option I had. $24, and the drone I received dissolves. But also $9. So yeah, essentially, you just got to kind of build, like, I got this from Sector 1, I think, and I just don't have any, I don't have drone control to use it. One day I'll use it. Eventually. Yeah, I'm gonna ask further questions so he's angry at me. Yeah, we'll fight him to death. But I believe it could give you, I don't know if it's any weapon. I know we've gotten some crazy crew before. I know I have like regular crew. I got Anorak, whatever. But like you can get MFKs, you can get like I think every kind of unique person. So we want to smack that with Pierce Heavy. We want to hit this with regular heavy. Oh, that was a boarding drone. Interesting. I'm gonna turn your drones off now. I hope you enjoy that. You know what? Well, no, I think I could take. So it's weird because I think you get to keep anything that is a set. Like this is a random item I would have gotten, so I don't get it. But if this was always like, you know, Jimmy Dean's sausage gun, I think I would get the sausage gun because it's a guaranteed Jimmy Dean sausage gun. I didn't get either of those. Wow. Because I gotta keep Cronky Boy because I think he's guaranteed Crunk. Hydrating recovery last night, went out with some friends, finished Silk Song. And this terminal hacking is kind of educational. Terminal hacking is kind of educational. What's the name of the game? Like I could like terminal hacking. I've played a handful of games like that. This isn't a skills gun. I'm kind of disappointed. It'd be nice if there were some unique weapons here, but I think that might be out of scope for the project. I can't actually take this. We'll be taking the whole wreck. $30. Oh my god, that's so many of those guys. Boy howdy, did you throw in like 1 or 2 augmented Lanius at me? No, it eats that link. Assuming that's a link, it ate the link. I don't even, like, it's not even my stuff. I think you're just gonna have to just say the name of it, I guess. Because it, Hacknet. Have I played Hacknet? I played Tunnet. I feel like I've... Hacknet. I do own it. I think I have played this. Like, briefly. Like I like... Oh, no, I haven't played it. I think I played... I have a lot of games called Hacker. I played Hacker Evolution, which I think is very similar to Hacknet, but like older. Because it also does like real router stuff. Also, my plan is I'm going to payload them. I always like games that actually use real coding stuff. It's a neat learning tool. There's that. There's Quadrilateral Cowboys, kind of in the same vein of using computer commands. There was, wow, that was a decision. Boy, it also took a really long time for that to fire, huh? Okay, well, I need to punch them all. I need to punch each of them once, and then like leave. Our boys are fast. Okay, all of you idiots, get in the same room again. I'm hitting you with another payload. Don't question my ideas. That's fine. It's fine. They're all gonna burn to death. Anorak can't even fight. Get in here and like punch this guy. He's stunned for another 1 second. Kill him dead. All right, that's. Yeah, our RHEI certified. I have no certifications. I probably could get some certifications, but I don't have any like formal certifications. I've done enough like random classes. I could probably earn one if I just took a test somewhere, but oh, this is like a weird closet. Look at that. You're expired. I think my main issue is that at work, they like look like, all right, you need to go and work with this system, and they don't send me anywhere, but they'll tell me just to learn it. I'm like, okay, well, I'll go find some online stuff, and then I'll do that for like a month or two, and they're like, all right, boys, change of plans, using a different system now. Please start learning this one. So I just rapid fire through all these different programs, and we never really use them much. I'll use them for like one thing, and then they'll just kind of be thrown to the wolves after that, and never seen again. Why would I put him? He gets power. He really should be with like a friend or something. I put him in O2. That's how I mess with a piece of software called AMP. It allows you to set up multiple local servers for games. Oh, interesting. I haven't, unfortunately, needed... I haven't needed to be able to set up multiple local servers for games. I really don't need to set up game servers ever. Fair. Closest is occasionally I'll port forward a game. Put them... I really thought that said put them on sunscreen. Yeah, how's it going? I'm gonna side with the store owner. Oh, there goes that. Rip and Pip, $10. I'm tired of renting them. I still need to cancel a server I bought like a year ago, and I just haven't. I really should, but like, I'm too lazy to do this. I keep getting charged like $6 a month. I really needed to turn. It's the Factorio server from like a year ago. Minecraft server powered space engineers. Minecraft powered space engineers, SAS Factory, and V Rising. See, like my friends, we only ever play once a week, and the odds of us needing more than one game running never happens. Like last week, we just spent like 3 hours going like, well, I don't want to play that. I don't want to play that. I don't want to play that, and then nothing happened. Turn them off when you don't need them. I think even out of that list, the only one we've actually played was Pal World, and 2 out of 5 of them hated it. And the thing is, I have the worst internet, but I'm the only one who knows how to port forward. So, I'm stuck with hosting duties. I don't think I care about anything here. Yeah, nothing to play as I have 1,000 games in my Steam library. Exactly. We just can't decide. It's like, oh, we should play this. Like, no, oh god, no. I don't want to play Streets of Rogue. No. Or like, one will recommend like Don't Starve Together, and that, no, don't. We have one guy who just does not understand the fire in Don't Starve, and will burn down the base every single playthrough. I'm like, I'm so tired of having no base after day 7. I just want to buy some repairs here. I don't know why. I'm just buffering. My mind is buffering. There we go. Now we have more guns. Do I care about this quest? I don't care about that quest. We need to be here in 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Do nothing. But yeah, it's it's a struggle. Because there's 5 of us total, and finding a game that supports that many kind of difficult. He's also gonna board me. No, he's gonna board me, definitely, yeah. Because any game that supports 5 is likely to be some sort of survival crafting affair, and that ends badly every time. And if it's story-based, like, that's also not gonna go well. But, you know, it's the price. Cosmo tier. Let me Google Cosmo tier. Oh, it's a ship building thing. Did I have that on my Steam wish list at some point? I feel like I've seen. I think I've seen something close to this. How's this not on my wish list? Oh, let me just throw that on my wish list right now. I just throw that up real quick. Perfect. Seems like a neat little game. I remember 1,000 like, why would you do that to me? The other guy didn't explode. But I remember a million years ago when I don't even remember what the game's called. Is it like Subspace? There's some game that was like FTL but multiplayer, where everyone was on the same ship, and I think you had to use Hamachi to run it. So obviously, like, not a not a modern game. But I don't remember what that game was called. I remember Hamachi. Well, you gotta download Hamachi if you want to play Minecraft. I don't know how I figured any of that stuff out as a kid. Like, nothing was simple. Like, how in the world I figured out how to mod Minecraft, even when you had to, like, go into the folders and delete meta infinite. I have no idea how I even navigated that to begin with. Chatting using Skype. I remember having, like, oh yeah, I think it's Tachyon. That I need the actual game. Man, is it Tachyon? I feel like, yeah. If you Google Tachyon game, you get Tachyon the Fringe. That's not the same game. That's a different game. That was released in 2000, and also looks like, it kind of looked like I would play that. I'm gonna just leave that tab open. Nah, it's Tachyon. It's on itch.io. Yeah, I remember this bad boy. The last update was in March of this year? Are you kidding me? He's still developing that? That's insane. When was the first post? Like, when did this first come out? And the last one listed is 2017, but obviously that's not true because I played this. Like, it was submitted in 2016, so I don't know how it could say the last of earliest release was 2017. That's clearly not true. Where just wants me to look at Tacky on the Fringe. I don't get think Game Jolts. I don't even know where I downloaded this for the first time at. I have no idea. So interesting. I could also buy the Tachyon project for the Nintendo Switch, which is Geometry Wars. I'll pass on that one. I will pass on that one. Also attack the ruins and then use tracking players, by the way. But yeah, the dark times were mod managers where you just had to kind of like throw files in. Hey, on one hand, I kind of miss those days. I don't miss not being boarded by 8 million of these dudes. But I do kind of miss the days because I would just make my own mod pack. I would just go like, oh yeah, the portal gun? Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, Jurassic Park? Throw that in. A gun mod? Send me. Send me the guns. This is gonna hurt. Yep, that's gonna definitely hurt. Oof, ouch. All of my bones. Hey, at least this guy's learning. But I would go download, like, for Minecraft specifically, I go download, like, a custom map. And I would just throw on, like, the gun mod and a plane mod and just whatever nonsense I wanted. And it was just a good time. Don't really do that nowadays. I always get just mod packs, which aren't as interesting, really. If this guy could bleed to death, that'd be... He left, but he exploded, so... You win some, you lose some, I guess? It looks like Sea Pikes for Tachyon, Battle Across the Galaxy is a remake of the same author, still ongoing. The other one is listed on... Why did it start out? It starts out, like, I guess, website names? It's weird, I don't even get to see what those are. It's not like I have... like if I bring up like what's it, the snippet sketch here, I look at my snippet sketch, like it doesn't even like go into auto mod. It's empty still. So it's weird. I don't even get to see what it blocks. How odd. It's called Cube Coders. It's coming in with super way set up for port forwarding. It was easy. Well, that's how it's laying around. I should probably have an old computer of some sort to use. The issue is I don't. I only have my current computer, which I don't really like leaving on. Also disintegrates. It was a bomb launcher. That's a shame. And then also another thing disintegrates. That's a shame. But yeah, my past computers when I was, in school, I had laptops. So those have all like exploded essentially. The batteries on them have fried. So they don't work unless they're plugged in. Which makes me think of like the meme image of like a laptop in a corner that just says, "This is a server, do not unplug." And then my last computer that I had before this one, the one I started the YouTube stuff on, I ended up giving to my mom because her computer sucked and my computer didn't. So I was like, "Hey mom, you want a computer that doesn't take 45 years to open Internet Explorer? Here you go." So I really only have my current computer, which is maybe not the best idea. I had a lot of issues. Maybe here in 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I say as I violently sneeze. I had a lot of issues right before I left because I had all these plans, but the issue was like my Ethernet port just fried itself the day before I was supposed to leave. So when I was supposed to be recording like all the stuff, like all the FTL runs and finishing up Chronos, I was sitting here trying to figure out like why in the world does my internet not work? Because it was for some reason just like, boy, I did that in the not right order. It was giving me like it couldn't even find what IP I was on. It was completely, I have no idea. Eventually, just a lot of resetting and reinstalling eventually let my computer work again. But at that point, it was like 9 o'clock, and I had to leave at 7 the next day. It's like, ugh. Well, I'm going to finish my Wither Top video, because I was when I was doing it, the issue was the big video I was doing, the lockdown DLC video. I was almost done with it. All I had to do was get one more soundtrack for like the middle of the video. I don't even remember what soundtrack I used. Whatever soundtrack was for the middle. Maybe like I don't know, maybe House of the Dead track, perhaps? I don't know. There's some track right in the middle, and I was like, oh, that's weird, the YouTube's video's not loading. And I went into a spiral. Like, Also, I'm going to just sell the cube. I'm not particularly wanting to do the long thing today, since we're already at like 2.5 hours since this is run 2. Guard. Help? Thank you. Rainbow chest. Anyway, but I just barely got the video up in time, which is a shame, because I want to do a lot more. Also, don't miss the area where you had to know the order in which to drop the mods in to work properly. I just drop all the mods in, and then if it doesn't work, then I just drop them all in it again. Eventually it'll work. Like, oh, the gun mod's not working, I'll just add it to the folder again. Clearly, that'll make it work. Mentioned for the few absurd cases where you had to drop the mod before. I've never been able to pronounce the guy's name. Ritsugami? Yeah, the mod loader. Oh, it's a fun time. I have a regular 470 off Marketplace for 250. I'm going to assume that's for cheap. I could not tell you the current price of any computer part. I barely could tell the price when I was buying the computer. I was like, well, I'll pick this one and this one and this one and this one, and then I'll just pay whatever it is, I guess. I don't need to eat this week. None of these are particularly good. This one, not terrible. I think I'd rather take Flak 3 than Flak 4. But not terrible. The current price is 5 times that. Oh, well. In that case, congratulations. I don't particularly want obsidian missiles. That doesn't do anything. None of these, like, all this kind of sucks. I'm just gonna go Flak 4. FTL booster also kind of sucks. Oh, look, it's Jimmy. It's pre or it's post mental recovery Jimmy. Kind of worthless. Actually, all allied crew gain double damage on your ship. Maybe not. Maybe it's not. Or on the other hand, I can get Tully. Yeah, no, I'm getting Tully. I didn't realize that Jim did that. That's actually pretty good. But I think Tully is probably better because my crew already kind of suck. Double 0.2 damage is still 0.4. Not great. It was the kind of price he had to quadruple check to see if it was a scam. I still think it's a scam. He just, the seller got scammed. Well, this is a very not happy ship. I'm going to payload this room. We're still in a much worse, like, outlook. Yeah, much worse outlook than we were the first run. Okay, not terrible. was going to engineering school and required a laptop to bring. It was determined that the requirements supplied by the school that would also not result in a obscenely expensive machine excluded pretty much everything except gaming laptops. Yep. Mm-hmm. I also had to buy gaming laptops for school because despite being in a computer degree, like computer programming degree, they didn't supply computer labs to work in for some reason. They're like, oh yeah, here's an empty classroom. I hope you brought a computer. Like, oh, well, I did, thankfully. I remember like one time my charge cable died and I bought one off of Amazon and then it came in, except it only half of it came in. So I could only plug it into a wall and I couldn't plug it into the computer. The other half of it wasn't there. That was very disappointing. I got scammed, so its list is broke, but I checked the thing. It was still under warranty, so you just RMA'd it. Oh. Handy. Also, I need those repairs because boy howdy do my bones hurt. This is the store. I'm gonna go to the store. I'm glad I knew about that one. It helped, but he jumped the gun a bit by gifting me a laptop that had 9 series GPU or 900 series GPU. Which is just one generation too early for the exact point where NVIDIA finally decided to have laptop GPUs that weren't hopelessly outlast. It's like I kind of miss having like a laptop that you could do things on. Because I got a laptop for work, but obviously I can't install anything on that. Also, we can't really use any time to rest will just disintegrate. Don't kill me. That guy also disintegrated. Well, you win some, you lose some. I was wanting to buy drone control here. Is what my hopeful plan was. Clearly did not actually happen. We move on. But yeah, I kind of miss having a laptop because when I go out of town, I'm like, well, I can't work on anything. Like, I can remote into my computer with my work laptop and kind of like edit, but I can't record anything, which is a shame because I would love to. I basically would like to work on this forever. But unfortunately, that's not an option. And to be fair, there was a chance where I would, instead of doing this, I'd be on my way to Florida right now. Well, not right now. It'd be like tomorrow, but I'd be too busy to actually really have no defense against that, do I? I don't. Oh yeah, I have a Tolly. Don't forget a Tolly. There's a handy dandy Tolly that can come in at any time to help. You should go shoot that guy, by the way. Perfect. Anyway, but yeah, I was out like the last 2 weeks, and then work was wanting to send me to Florida this upcoming week, which means I would have had to have left early tomorrow morning. I was like, I really don't want to do that. I have things to do. And it's called YouTube videos. I want to work on my stuff. So I was like, you'll go without me. It's fine. I probably didn't need to learn anything there. It would have been next to Disney World because it was a conference that I was supposed to go to. But like, I'm not a big fan of Disney World to begin with. I'm not a big Disney guy. I think his mom also happened to have a laptop that's a decade old, so what was decided instead is to buy a laptop close to what I was aiming at in performance. It's going to be in my own computer for the foreseeable future. I have a decent gaming performance while my mom would get the 900 series laptop. And that's not bad. It's a fairly decent outcome for that, I'd say. Also, how strong is this guy? He's up to regular health. Yeah, I'm not sure what because my mom has gone through like 4 computers, 4 or 5. I'm not sure what she does to them. Because I'll have a computer for like 6-7 years or whatever, and it'll be, you know, just fine, and then she'll have one for maybe a year and it'll it'll die. Like, it'll take 15 years to open up a single tab in Firefox. I'm like, how did you do this? Because I'll look at the computer. It's not like it's got a bunch of random stuff installed on it. She doesn't install anything on it. And she doesn't have any, you know, like the bars at the top of browsers they used to have. Do those even exist anymore? Regardless, she doesn't have any of that stuff. I have no idea what causes her computer to die. Maybe just like it hates her. LimeWire. And she doesn't do anything. That's the thing. Like, she does like schoolwork on it. Also, this terrible surrender. There's really no reason for it to just randomly die. Like, at any one time, the things on the computer will be Excel, Microsoft Word, like Adobe Acrobat PDF Reader, whatever. And she usually has Internet Explorer. It's not Internet Explorer, it's like Edge now or whatever. She'll have Edge, and then she'll have that's not great. I don't like that. Please stop. She'll have Edge, she'll have Firefox, and she'll have Chrome up because she loves her internet tabs. And I understand that having a lot of internet tabs will slow your computer down, but when we close them and restart the computer, it still is dead. So I don't know if like the internet tabs burn through the computer somehow and result in total like computer brain death or what. Very odd. Scan my ID. I really can't take that. It'll disintegrate. I will get Jimmy a little more soup. You do have cloaking. You have cloaking and drone control. I should probably buy both. It actually did give me that conservative laser. I'm gonna keep that. So you now turn the castigator on, which should do big damage. Man, explanation. You're in violation of the law. This guy, yeah. Why did I click that again? I did that last time. Don't click that. I should have fought him. We listen. I guess I'll fight him. I don't think I can crew kill him. Maybe I can. If he hits me, he's gonna have 2 crew over there. I could probably bomb them to death. I am gonna lose out the item though. Like I'm not gonna get the item, but maybe. Let's send the slug. And we send in these 2 guys to punch the slug, and then you could strike them. That might breach enough that they die. Okay, that didn't hit anything important. That's a shame. Let me hit your weapons. They don't have a med bay. That's the important thing. See, Brian's gonna run. He's not gonna run. Perfect, I bomb him. Now that guy's stunned, so then we hit him with this and this and then this. Perfect, 20 bucks. Yeah, I don't get the thing, but I get notoriety decrease. Cycle eventually repeated as her current laptop is my former laptop, which is itself one that is replaced by the one I mentioned above. But finding a deal for a laptop for 1K or 1K that by all sensible metrics should have been closer to 1.5. I probably should have a laptop, but I don't know if I get enough use out of it. Because I don't go out of town that much. Aid in the Federation ship. Yes. Maybe. I think my main issue is, if anything, I should get like a server that I can host all my files on, so I can access them from anywhere. Because I like to be able to work on my stuff when I get the mental feeling. Speaking of which, next video soon. That's soon in about 38 quotes there. I haven't actually started editing it together, is the issue. I think it's going to be simpler to edit than the last one. I think. I hope. Maybe. The thing is, right, I'm going to have time tomorrow to spend all day working on it. Also, mine those asteroids for free. Thank you, money. Also, a new item. I'm going to have all day tomorrow to work on it. And I need to finish the script. The script is almost done. The thing is, I didn't finish my playthrough of it. I died like 6 times and it was like 1 a.m. I was like, I really just want to go to bed now. I did not finish the playthrough. It's Halloween Left 4 Dead, by the way, is the next one. And then the one after that is going to be Nightmare House. Assuming everything goes to plan. The next one after that's Nightmare House. I actually am full of Zoltan, so Cloak and Leave can't do it. Can't do it. No Cloak and Leave for me. But they slow in. Why was he slow initially? How very odd. But I didn't get my rainbow thing. Okay, I guess it's after this, right? I don't think we had to fight any guards. Definitely want to deal with this, like, soon. Good enough. I do have cloaking, so I can cloak. How about now? Positions. Oh, it's just when he's with Tully. I see. Big damage. It's really, again, not gonna do much of anything here because like crew kills. Oh, I did not mean to send a bomb. My bad. Crew kills don't matter because I don't get the gun. $19, and then also salvage for. I'm just gonna scan for the drone parts. I want the drone parts actually more. I don't know if I wouldn't got it. I also didn't get my. I didn't get my free gun. Excuse me, game. I needed that. I need my free gun. It didn't give me a gun. That's unfortunate. Usually you need to bring something with you that requires gaming force, otherwise it's probably more important to have a powerful machine at home. Poor old I say. Actually has battery life that is being measured in minutes. Yeah, basically. But yeah, for the other channel, also ignore. I'm a little tilted from my no free item because I don't get anything else until the end of this sector. I'll take your missiles. But for the other channel, so the script is almost done. Yes, I don't think so. Yes, I doubt it. Then you guys, yeah, sure, why not? $30 and the thing disintegrated, perfect. I'll take the $30, I guess. But the script is almost done. There's 2 more chapters that I'm doing, and it's two campaigns that I'm doing together, which I'll take your slave, it'll disintegrate. Maybe not the best idea, but I wanted to be Halloween themed, so I got some Halloween themed stuff. And it's a fun time. I'm enjoying it. It's not as good as last time in terms of, ooh, that is a big lad. Not as good of a campaign as the last campaign. There's definitely some blemishes, namely when it comes to the fact that it's almost unplayable single player. That I would consider to be a minor blemish on this campaign. I hate it. I really wanted to hit him. No such luck. I wanted to cloak this is the thing. Vent them, I guess. Yeah, vent them. He's insane. And I still got hit by 2 of those. Really? Really? Alright, no, that's fine. I wanted to be hit by all those. Yeah, hit me 1 more time, please. Perfect, yes. Right into the lathe. It's a miss? Why is it a miss? Payload? Can't we be friends? Also, mind control, could you be off, please? This guy has to go to the med bay. I'm trying to make sure this isn't the end, but, you know, it's not looking great. More borders, huh? More borders. Okay, no longer insane. Good. Hit him up. It's a good miss. It's fine. Whatever. Close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. Medbay is level 2. You need to leave briefly until we get this guy in here. Oh, because he's that guy, of course. They are exploding, so that's a start. Oh, don't hit my Hector. He's dead. He got smited off the face of the planet by something. Still getting smacked. Please stop that. They have all kinds of nonsense, pheromones, and all manner of evil deeds. Payload this. Stop them spawning. Thank you. Hit that. Perfect. That's another gun off. Turn these on. There's guys below me in this room. Oh, he's trying to leave, actually. Let him leave. As long as he's not breaking this room. I don't think he's breaking that room. Okay, perfect. That room's fine. I'll get back to my story eventually. I hate that I'm down my big bad. I want. We'll see if we live. Hold on. Okay, then destroy this. Lots of misses. Everyone alive still? Everyone's still alive. Okay, we're fine. I can't actually turn this off. Oh no, I can. All the players receive named crew while playing rainbow mode. Huh, don't know what that is. Do that, so the thing's off. Good. I'm going for the crew kill here, just because I hate them. Oh, how I hate them. Did you just board me? You can't board me again. Surely not. Okay, that room's actually destroyed all the way. I thought this gun was still online. We just need to figure out where this guy is and then bomb him. We'll be fine. Okay, there's a couple guys, actually. Less than happy about that, but it'll be fine. Can't really shoot them with anything. So I'm just gonna hit him with the old payload, I guess. You're gonna go fix this. Okay, you're dead. Good. I really do not want to shoot any gun. I want to hit him with payload. I know it's gonna be another missile, but I don't trust it. I can see him moving or something dumb. He didn't move. Joy being dead, 32 bucks. I do lose that gun, so it's not even guaranteed, because this would have been a guaranteed the same weapon every time. So it must just be random. I have no idea. Very, very odd. Oop. I got General Kong and perfect. Okay, we're fine. Not as great as we could have been, but we're fine enough. It's a shame we lost our Schultz guy, but what can you do? Anyway. So the thing's almost, like, the script's almost done, and I think it'll be easier to edit together than the last one, because there isn't so much like random discussion. I'm not talking about hitboxes anymore. So hopefully it'll be simpler to do, and that'll be up. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be up tomorrow. It should be up soonish. Sometime next week, definitely. And then the next one will be hopefully before the end of October. And then, of course, we got delayed by a jump and nothing else. All right, well, I'll take some repairs. We should have the other YouTube channel, right? The regular YouTube channel should have stuff on it. Tell the vessels, attack the warlord, attack the peacekeeper. This is this the one kicking over? Help arbitrate the two sides. Yeah, I'll arbitrate. The other side, continue. Siding with the free mantis. Don't care. I guess I'll do 1 and 2. I do actually have a Steam Deck. I got like I got the smallest. Is it the smallest? I don't know if it's the smallest. I might have the smallest one. I got in when they first came out, so it's kind of slightly defective because it's, you know, the very first one. But I did take the Steam Deck with me, and I played Dark Souls 2 a whole bunch. I probably could have linked it to a computer or like to a mouse and keyboard and stuff, but I don't know how well that would have went. I still got stuff done. I have, like if I go check, right? Did I actually finish that? I got pretty sure. I just never set it up, right? Yeah, no, I got, let me get the snip sketch back out. I just need to go, like, I don't know where part 1 is, but I got, while I was on my trip, I got Pikmin, like, ready to go. I just need to make it public. So it's not a bad call. I probably need to get a better one at some point, but I don't want to buy it. Like, mine still works, and I'd rather them have like something impressive to upgrade to, because it'd be nice to have, you know, the better screen and maybe have it so the fan doesn't sound like I'm in a wind tunnel every time I turn the thing on. But you know. So we should have Pikmin coming out sometime this week. I need to finish Chronos. I have not finished Chronos. I haven't had time to finish Chronos. I'm not selling these missiles. I need these missiles. Guild Territory, the Automated Depot. I hate both of these. At least I got slot B, though. I won the pre-order units. Don't recall it having issues. I got, so it was a thing when you first got it. There was 2 fan types, and I got the bad fan type. And I'm not sure if you were ever privy to that whole discussion where there's one fan, because I guess I ran out of fans at some point, and one of the fan types has a really high-pitched whine. And so if I turn it on, it sounds like someone's blowing a steam whistle at me. We do just fight this, I guess. Hey, look, it's my chest. Maybe it's because I tried to cloak and leave last time. I don't know, but I won my chest. Harbinger Mark III, Preemptive Torch, Ion Changer. None of these are great. Where's my ancient weapon, or my royal weaponry? I'll take the Harbinger 3. Ancient Protocols? Or an ace. The ace is actually pretty. I'll take the ace. That should deal with like most borders. But yeah, we got a bunch of stuff coming up. It's just I was gone for, you know, like a week and a half, and then I got back and I had to, you know, go to work and do lots of worky things. So I haven't really been able to do much. The most I got was half a script written for the Wither Top channel, which it's not a bad script. I think it's fairly okay. I've written worse things, I'm sure, and I think the campaign I'm doing is genuinely interesting, if a little broken. I just don't think the mod author ever thought anyone would play with bots, because you literally get soft locked in the first room if you're playing with bots. Which, you know, that's not great. But the rest of the campaign's fun. Survey a little bit. Melt them down. 14 bucks. I remember about the fan model thing. Must have gotten the good model or straight up didn't hear the whine. My hearing is actually not all that great. See, I've got the curse where if anything's like slightly out of tune, aka my mouse movements, I can pinpoint that immediately. Can't fix it, but I can definitely pinpoint it. Save them from the pirates. But yeah, I think I had popped the thing open and looked at it, and I had that fan, the bad fan model or whatever it was. They did eventually make it better with an update. Because I think the issue is that the fan is at a certain, like, speed that causes the frequency to go crazy. Something akin to that. Please let me evade some shots, man. He evaded all my stuff. Conversation about handheld shenanigans. Look, we haven't had a good handheld in a long time. Like, I had my... Oh, that disintegrated. That's a shame. Like, I took that 3DS with me everywhere, even if the 3D part sucked. Man, I really like the 3DS. I had Star Fox on it. I think I had, like, some Resident Evils on it. I got the one time they gave Pokemon away for free. Why did they do that? They gave away Pokemon X and Y for free once. And that was the only Pokemon I played besides Fire Red. And I have no idea why they made it free. Reported by ghosts. I hate it. I hate it. I blame the one time I screwed around with the electronics lab and actually wired my headphones to 10x the voltage. That would do it. See, I think my hearing is fine despite my work environment. The issue is that I just don't know sometimes. Like, people will say things, right? And I have 95% confidence that I heard them correctly. I'm like, but what if they didn't say purple alligator? What if they said, like, you know, please investigate her? I better double check. So I end up asking people to repeat themselves a lot, and I kind of hate it, but on the other hand, I have to make sure. What if I'm wrong? I don't want to be wrong. I can't be wrong. So it ends up being a lot of, even though I can hear things, I go like, hey, what? What did you say? I say that, but when I was out of town, I went to a Jersey Mike's, right? Because I was like, boy, everything here sucks. And I've never been to Jersey Mike's before, but I would like something that wasn't fried, please. So I was like, I'll go get a club sandwich. So I went there, and not having ever been to Jersey Mike's, not understanding that they put, like, stuff on the sandwiches. Also, fleet delayed by a jump. They put, like, oil on the sandwiches, and I didn't know this. So I was like, hey, yeah, I'll take a club, please. One clubular sandwich for me. And then I'm sitting there waiting for them to make it, and then the lady behind the counter, she says something. I'm like, what? What'd you say? Like, I didn't catch it. And she's like motioning at the sandwich. I'm like, I have no idea what she said. So I walk up and I say, what did you say? And then she says something. I still don't catch it. Like, I could not tell you what she said. And the question in hindsight is, do you want the juice on the sandwich, I guess. But I was like, I still didn't catch that. So I say, hey, what? And when at this point, I'm also fairly soft-spoken in public. So she didn't catch what I said. So then she says, what'd you say? Like, what did you say? It's just these two idiots go like, what did you say to each other? Eventually I figured out, I was like, I don't want the juice on my sandwich. I was very confused because I didn't realize they did that to the sandwich. What am I doing here? I have a bajillion dollars. I guess I'll go to the store and see what's going on. I'm not going that way. I have stupidly good collection of Android and Linux handheld gaming things here around my room at this point. Interesting. I had a 3DS, and then for Christmas, I think my grandma at one point got me like a weird thing from Amazon that would let you play NES games on them, but you had to have the NES cartridge. So it was like a weird portable NES. And I had like I bought 2 NES games. I bought Doom and I bought Super Mario World. I think you also play SNES games, but I had that, and then I didn't have anything because I didn't buy the Switch or the Switch 2 or any of that stuff. I had a PSP, and I didn't understand that thing very much either. That was also just my Resident Evil machine. And then eventually I got the Steam Deck when it came out because I was like, oh, that would be pretty handy to have. This store has nothing for me, like trash. All trash. Votes were clearly undamaged from the deafening incident. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll play that. I was just thinking, I wouldn't mind playing like some SCP games for Halloween. I think that'd be a fun time. I don't know if we're gonna do Halloween stream. When is Halloween? Halloween's on a Friday. I'll be at work. I wouldn't mind. Maybe. I mean, I guess we do like the November 1st, and we'll just do a Halloween stream or something. I wouldn't mind doing some Halloween stuff. I like Halloween. Attack the platform. I just take a bunch of damage. Perfect. Thanks. Thanks for going through those Zoltan super shields. A week from Friday. Because I want to play through. We want to do Nightmare House. I don't know if I want to do a playthrough of that. I haven't done a video, like a Withertop video, where I've like talked, like did a let's play of the thing. I'm not sure if I want to do that for Nightmare House. I've played Nightmare House enough that I'm not sure if it's, you know what, if we do anything, hey, one, I'm dying. Hold on, I'm dying. When is the remake coming out? Coming soon. When is this coming out? Surely it's coming out for Halloween. Look, I had to do a Nightmare House because I have to talk about the developers because I love these developers. Oh, what's this? Okay, I don't think it's coming out. But they have a different game. One of the world's Days Without an Incident. That comes out in 3 days. I guess I'll play that. Anyway, I have to talk about Nightmare House just because I really like the developers. I have to talk about all their stuff because they started off as mod makers and then turned into actual developers. And I always find that very interesting because if you do that, it means you're very dedicated to the craft. Also, at some point, I have to talk about Kerberos Studios, and that is a whole that's a can of worms. That studio, my love-hate relationship for Kerberos. I keep seeing the money, and they keep leaving me like an abusive ex, and I keep coming back. I really shouldn't, but I do. Well, that's not nice. $24, and we need to leave. But yeah, I'll have to. A lot of things I want to do. Just got to get to them. We need to be there in 7. I got plenty of time. We destroy the ship. Tracking flares, yes. Tracking flares, yes. It does have really high shield and weapons. Even with like 2 damage to weapons, he still has 2 of them online somehow. And that misses, despite him having no evasion. Are you kidding me? How strong is he? Okay, and then him with the Pierce Heavy here. Thank you. And then him with the Adder here. Or if we miss every shot, how much evasion could this man possibly have? I can't see it until I have like level 3 sensors, and I don't have level 3 sensors. So that's not happening. If I continue as normal, that's fine. He only had 2 evasion. Oh my god. The missiles. I dislike this man. Anyway, there's a ton of stuff I want to do for Halloween. I'm going to try and I'm going to spend a lot of time next week. Because since I'm not going on that trip, like, my entire department is out. So I'm like, I'm just not coming in next week. I'll stay home and work on my YouTube videos. It's fine. I get paid by the hour, so I just don't get paid next week. That's fine. Whatever. I don't need money. I don't need money, right? Money's for squares. Shoot and shoot. Hey, look, I actually hit. He did have level 3 cloaking, which is kind of high. Anyway, let me go scroll up some of these comments. There was like an ad playing, and I didn't want to respond to anything while the ad was playing. There's a ton of neat handheld devices on the market nowadays, just no longer third-party consoles. Gamut from laptop current to a controller like the Steam Deck and the ROG Ally. Game-focused Android device, Raspberry Pi inside a controller. Price anywhere from $50 to $1,500. I'm considering grabbing one of those small devices to put my game collection up to NES and keep the heavier retro games with Steam Deck. May or may not, I felt a entire terabyte of storage on my Steam Decks. Retro games. Yeah, I had to go and delete. I did manage to install a couple of games on the Steam Deck. I just never got around to it because if I'm working on the Steam Deck, I'm out of town. If I'm out of town, I'm probably like not into trying to even troubleshoot with that stuff. So I just So I don't even really worry about it too much. I should try and get one of these guns online, but boy, do they take a long time to get on. 1, 2, 3, 4 is what's looking like. I'm gonna go ahead and do this, so I have some more defense. But yeah, I wouldn't mind having that. I know, I have an emulator on my phone, but I can really only play Pokemon on that because, anything. Oh, it's the Wally. It's a shame he disintegrated. Sorry, Wally. You tried. But, you can't really play anything that's real time at work on a phone emulator because there's no buttons. Like, you just tapping the screen, and it's terrible. Like, you can't play Super Mario World on your phone. It's a terrible idea. Unless you have a controller for your phone, which I don't. I'm gonna chase down the engineer and let them fight the auto ship. I'm trying to run. So I basically just get Pokemon mods, and I really haven't played any. Wow, this guy sucks. Holy moly. Got anything else you want to throw at me, Jim? Want to throw cloaking in there too? It's fine. This will do big bits and pieces to him. None into any evasion, huh? It's a shame. Okay, we are through. Here's heavy to finish, and then bullets on this and this. We didn't hit like anything important. Hit his doors and his stuff. No bribe. Deactivate the auto. Takes prisoners, but prisoners again undo the damage they did to our defenses. Thank you for the assistance. Here's nothing. $20. Great. Wonderful. Get you fix. I read. I throw you some recs for what to pick up based on what I had to put up with some of them. I'm so far behind. I don't even know what the recommendation, like, recommendations for what? The handhelds, Halloween games, Pokemon mods. No, first party muscles. I made that typo. Also hope you're hoarding PSX games that you consider or convert them to CHDs. From what I learned, space they took up more than halved instantly. Actually, just video games. Also, this guy burnt to death. A shame. I mean, I'm always up for recommendations for games. So weirdly, I have very few PlayStation anything. Also, do I want 20 bucks? Actually, I want the missiles more. So I have a PlayStation 1. It's like, this was before I was born. My dad had bought a PlayStation 1. He bought one game for it. We had a single game for the PlayStation 1, which was Time Crisis. And so I have Time Crisis for the PlayStation 1 and the gun for Time Crisis. I don't think we have any regular controllers for the PlayStation 1. If we do, I've never seen them. So even if I wanted to buy a game for the PlayStation 1, I understand we're probably talking about like emulated games for PlayStation, but so I've never really been in the PlayStation. I never owned a PlayStation 2. I got a GameCube, and then I got a Xbox 360. So I never had a PlayStation 2. So I never, did anything PlayStation-wise. So every PlayStation franchise, I just was not privy to. Which means when it comes to modern day, and I get them free from John Nintendo himself, I don't really get any PlayStation games because I don't know what games I would get. Another world's a symbiont. Our mutated technopath is capable of mimicking various drone schematics via storage. Toggle forms during combat. Never seen this thing before. It's mimicking an offense too. I also get the Never Miss. Mining drone, it's not a chaotic one. There's a chaotic Seuss beam. Pinpoint. None of these are particularly great. Except for maybe this one. I think I'm gonna take the Symbiont. Anti-Recycler gives me infinite missiles. Not terrible. I don't have any missile I have one missile launcher and I don't need missiles for it, so that's not happening. There is Tucko again, and I'm gonna take the Slug. Because he's got a blunderbuss in it. Blunderbuss is a fun word. Let me see. If you're plug and play nowadays, on Steam Deck, there's an EMU deck which basically sets up all the emulators you want. Gives you a convenient shortcut to your collector of Steam. And EMU deck has a built-in ability to do that. I think I even tried that at one point. I think I tried to get Rogue Squadron for the GameCube, but that game turns out to be like an enigma, and you really can't emulate it very well. So Rogue Squadron 2 and 3 is for the GameCube, by the way. Designed in such a weird way that the emulators just like die when it tries to do it. And it's because of how it was developed. They used weird quirks of the GameCube in order to actually get the game to run as well as it does. Which means it doesn't emulate very well. Like it terribly, frankly. And there is some workarounds to get it to be kind of okay, but it's kind of crazy how they designed it and how it's still a struggle to even use today. I can't really buy anything from this guy. I just want to go ahead and like trade out the adder for. Yes, actually, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Goodbye, adder. Been nice knowing you, but I've decided to use flag 4. Boop. I think that's everything we want. But yeah, very weird. So I tried to get on the Steam Deck, not knowing that it doesn't emulate very well. So then I fought with it for a while, and then, you know, didn't get anything accomplished there. So I was like, I guess I won't put anything on my Steam Deck. This is spiders. I can't really deal with your spiders, sorry. Again, this run is nowhere near the last run. Speaking of it, should I look into why Singer Siren is so choppy on my Steam Deck? Can't handle Gran Turismo 4 at 3x resolution rendering. But can handle Gran Turismo 4. So should definitely have that. I know with like the Dreamcast, it's just from a lack of people working on it. A lot of Dreamcast games just don't emulate well because there's not a lot of people who work on the emulator itself. Do this. Oh, you're gonna go ahead and call the cops anyway? I'll murder you then. Congrats. I guess I'll turn this on. Hey, look. Apparently, God is on my side since he smoked that drone. Big dummy. Should have known I had divine intervention on my side. Boy, this is like such a much more turbulent run than last time. He is dead though. This time we had the Rift Waker, so it was basically over. Is Gran Turismo 4 like the annoying game to try and run on my handheld? It's fine unless you go to Nordschleife. I don't even know what that is. I'd be a little out of my depth on some of these things. I really haven't emulated anything past the PS2, and that was because I played Resident Evil Outbreak 1 on the PS2 last month-ish. You know, the new one's kind of related to it, so I was like, hey, I should probably play it. Cutscenes in Rogue Squadron skippable. I think so. I don't think the mid-mission cutscenes are skippable. But I think like the cinematics are. Because I know that the mid-mission cutscenes have kind of screwed me over before. Why did I even use a bomb on this? It's Leia. Shouldn't she be, I don't know, doing Star Wars stuff right now? I remember, because I had Rogue Squadron for the GameCube, I could just pull it out and just play it on my GameCube. I still have it. But I remember, like, that, and, wow, this is a bad sector because of those thieves. I guess I'll go through the thieves and just not talk to them. Oh, it's especially bad because of this. So much time to do nothing. Guess I'll go to the outpost for repairs. But apparently staring at the Star Wars opening skull because I can't skip it. Yeah, I don't think you can skip that part. Also, yeah, free repairs, sweet. But both that one and what was it, GoldenEye for the Nintendo 64? Both of those cannot find the brute. Sorry, don't care. Both of those had like objectives based on difficulty, I think. And boy howdy, as a small child playing my father's games, I could not do those. I could barely beat the game on easy. But having like, oh yeah, you have to... I would play, you know, Super Mario 64. And that was already, you know, troublesome to do. So when I played like GoldenEye, and it was like, you have to do an objective. Like, what do you mean? And it's because I didn't really understand the whole difficulty selection thing. Sometimes there'd be more objectives, and I'd be like, what do you mean there's more objectives? I think I probably told this story before about Super Mario 64, because again, a lot of stuff I did was just because I would play on like my dad's save files and stuff. But like for Mario, well, one, somehow he had like the end, like the secret levels for GoldenEye, where it was like the temple with the laser guns, and that was a terrible nightmare. But for Mario 64, I didn't understand that you couldn't leave a level if you were in midair. So I always assumed, because like when you pause the game, you have, you know, like you get a look at the map and you can look at like what your current level is and you can quit. But if you're in midair, the quit option is just not there. It's just not. So I just assumed that, oh, it must be random. Surely, in order to quit this level, I just need to keep pausing it over and over, and eventually the pause or the quit button will show up, and I can quit and play a different level. What's trade for scrap? Broken translator. I think disintegrated. Perfect. Can I not trade with him? So, like, I would be in peril or like on fire or something. I'm like, oh, I need to quit and play a different level, and I'd hit pause, and you know, it wouldn't show it. Basically pause forever. So I just sit there and mashed it over and over and over. Like, where is it? How do I quit the level? I want to quit the level. I'm gonna die. Yeah, it wasn't until much later that I learned that, like, oh, you just have to, you know, not be on fire and you'll be fine. Only I had known that before. I'm throwing out all the stops on this man. Well, I'm very happy about those stops. I've thrown out many a stop. It was good stops. Very good stops indeed. Yes, perfectly good stops. At a time like this, wonderful. Enjoy being suffocated, dummies. They can't leave now, that's a shame. He is dead. $48, $15, and the gun dissolves. Never seen anything like it, nor will I ever. But yeah, so much of my childhood was like not understanding why something would work. So I'd go like, yes, well, clearly the game was supposed to be like this. I need to press these buttons or the game will crash. Like my Dreamcast that I have, it's also like extremely broken. It like one of the big defects with the system is that the disc reader doesn't work. So I was always under the impression like, oh, I need to, you know, do XYZ or the game will just crash and I won't be able to play it anymore. Like, oh, I have to make sure that I always go through this door. Because I have so many games I just couldn't play. Like, oh, well, if I don't beat this level in under 13 minutes, it'll crash. Like, oh, the game won't even load this time? It's because the console's not rotated correctly. I gotta rotate it. Oh, I was certainly a child. Saturn on handhelds is a huge pain. There's precisely one device I know of that can actually run has sets of controls that actually make sense. PC is annoying because of the console having Windows CE, which messes things up. Oh, the Dreamcast? I like the Dreamcast. I like the games for it. I liked Toy Commander and Blue Stinger, and there was some other game that I had for it that I couldn't tell you the name of because I don't know what it was. Like you drove trucks and it had a bunch of stock sound effects. It was probably bad, but you know, I was a small child. I was like, ooh, I get to shoot things. Number of games. One of the Windows emulators flat out will not run because of it, despite working fine on other emulators. It's like just I'm looking at a separate chat window where I can scroll backwards. But just the out of context, it's like a 12-mile long racetrack in the middle of the German forest. The Nintendo 64 emulation of that console was stuck in purgatory until the longest time, but it's largely fixed now. That's nice. I know Super Mario 64 in general has seen a crazy like modding scene since it got decompiled, where you could basically do anything. It's kind of like Doom. Doom, you can make anything out of Doom, and now you can kind of make anything out of Super Mario 64. Scan it. Oh, there was a guy and he disintegrated the whole time. Better at Core Worlds, Militia Encampment. I'm gonna go friendlies. I want friendlies. Playing for a few minutes, Steam Deck, Suits Ham, Rogue Squadron, at least Rogue Squadron 2, since that's the one I have fairly well. Yeah, Rogue Squadron 1's on the Nintendo 64, and I think it works just fine. It's 2 and 3 that have weird dolphin issues, but those might have been fixed since I last played it. It's been a year or two since I played Rogue Squadron 2. I know because like I had to like do some weird settings to actually get it to work. Guard, supplies, disintegration, but a chest. We've had much worse stuff this time around. Speaking of which, what can I turn this drone into? Return it to the original form. Sure, whatever. Oh my god, where in the world is this from? Who is this freak in the jar? How weird. How odd. Guardian, laser. Stream die? I think Twitch died. Oh, I'll hold. I mean, I can't tell if people are here or not. I'm gonna wait a second. I'm gonna take a little drink. I will proudly display not the Pikmin videos, but momentarily commit poot. I think that was Twitch dying because I didn't lose any of these beautiful frames. I've been perfect all day. Well, actually, I literally just lost 1%. I dropped 1 second worth of frames. It's now up to 60. But yeah, it was doing just fine. Anyway, I'm gonna make him into a combat drone. He's cheap, sweet. Offense is the best defense. Something like that. Seeing videos about RGC saying that Rogue Squadron 2 was probably the hardest GameCube game to running at full speed with only F-Zero GX being behind. Yeah, I think that's the consensus I came to as well, because the game was made with like just weird tricks that only the GameCube itself could really do. It's kind of like how Banjo-Kazooie had the whole stop and swap thing, which was insane of an idea to do. So for anyone who doesn't know, stop and swap. In Banjo-Kazooie 1, you could find a couple secret items, and they had plans to be able to use those secret items in the second game. And now, Banjo-Kazooie is on the Nintendo 64, by the way. Not exactly a easy thing to work with. So their idea of how to get these things to be cross-platform. Also, I think Stream died again. Stream! Stream, come back, Stream! I'm talking about I'm stop and swapping the stream! Oh no! Stopping the stream would be an insane idea. Okay, so it's... I can't tell if it's live or not. Echo can see it, I believe. I believe in him. But the, it says my stuff's frozen. Let me refresh it. I'm gonna have to scroll back up because I'm still reading all the stuff. Again, I do read everything. As you know, I read everything. I might take forever to respond to this stuff, but I read everything. Oh, speaking of which, we got a thing to do. He's heard about himself. Next week, I've got plans for what we're gonna do because we're not gonna do rainbow mode next week. I've got we're gonna do like regular FTL. Cheese. That Mr. Cheese. I'm gonna respond to this. I have plans for next week. We're doing a different mod next week because it's gonna be into the FTL, which is an FTL / into the breach thing. And then I throw like a thumbs up. Wheelie Big Cheese, yes, Wheelie Big Cheese. Now, Mr. Cheese did a different FTL mod. I'll just go ahead and do that real quick. All right, I was waiting. Oh, anyway, yeah, the swap stuff. Crazy decision to go like, yeah, you should pull the cartridge out of the console. The thing they deliberately tell you not to do. You should go do that. It'll be fun. Should you be running weapons, Jim? Two lots of 17 for me. I don't think it ever fully came to fruition that they did that. Rare, once that happened, Rare kind of exploded. It got hit by 45 years of Cameo and then Sea of Thieves. Nothing really happened to Rare. Rip Rare. They did make some good games, and was it Grant Kirkhope or something like that? What, Grant Kirkhope? It might be Grant Kirkhope. The guy who made the music is great. He's got great soundtracks for Banjo-Kazooie. Speaking of which, I gotta get that for our Halloween video. I know what soundtracks I want to use. Anyway, where did this like refresh me to? Really high up. The pause buffering joke, the stuff. Biggest issue with controls on Saturn is unlike most modern controllers, the console had 6 face buttons instead of 4. Rip. It's the same thing with the Dreamcast, right? The Dreamcast had 6, I think, but I think 2 of them were duplicates. And yeah, Rogue Squadron 1 was a Nintendo 64 game. It was. I actually own Rogue Squadron 1, 2, and 3, and I like all of them. Granted, they're very hard for a small child to play. Squabbling, I don't know what this is, but I probably don't care about it. Dreamcast was 4 face buttons, 2 analog triggers? Did I have like I might have had like a weird off-brand Dreamcast controller. Dreamcast controller. Maybe I'm thinking it like had C buttons on the face of it. No, it doesn't. What in the world did I have that had like 6 buttons on the face of it? There is a weird one with 6 buttons on the face of it, but I didn't have that one. And yeah, it only has the 4 face buttons. What controller am I thinking of? Because it's some controller that had it's 2 lines of, or it's 3 lines of 2. I remember like never using those buttons. I guess I like dug around enough, I could probably find it in my stuff somewhere. Is it this one? Did I have like this Dreamcast controller? This one has 6 buttons on the face of it. I have no idea. I mean, I'm pulling out memories from 1,000 years ago at this point. Wee child memories. Stream died. Yep. You have spooky stuff, of course. Nice and spooks. I'll save the orchids. I think the best streams are the combo FTL and just chatting. Just chatting's a great time because I go to work, and despite working with what I would say is the computer people, right? None of them play video games. There's not a single person at work who plays video games, which is insane. I have a pool of like 30 people I could talk to, and none of them play video games. Which is not great. It means I have nothing to talk about all day. Yeah, it's kind of crazy to be in any computer-related field and not have any, like, you don't touch it when you go home? Come on. Not even like, I don't even have, like, basic gamers, like Nintendo or, like, a guy who plays Madden or anything. No one plays games at work. None of them. The closest is in the, like, if I really wanted to play games, I'd have to put on like a work suit. I could go out into the shop, sign a few autographs. Sure, why not? I go out to the shop, and I go to the quote-unquote Sugar Shack, where the people play Call of Duty on their phones during their breaks. And I was invited to that, but that seems like such a terrible time. And only mostly because it's in the Sugar Shack. You don't want to be in the Sugar Shack. It's not a good place. I've been in the Sugar Shack before. Oh, I didn't get a let me get a screenshot real quick, not of my frames. This is what we're doing next week though. We're doing Into the FTL. We're gonna try this. It seems like it'll be a fun time. It's regular FTL, but it's got a lot of Into the Breach inspired stuff in it, which I think will be neat. So that's what we're doing next week. Finish off that thought process. It's more spiders. Again, I do not care about your spiders. Cannot help. Cannot help. 1, 2. I need to be there in 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have the emulation station running on idle on Steam Deck next to me. It's default here on idle to start playing random demo videos of games I have on the system. That's interesting. Played one run of Into the FTL. It's the most cursed thing that's ever happened. Everything's so hard to manage to Thanos stab an entire sector out of existence and then proceed to have a win on Sector 7. Pretend to be the rebel ship and deliver the supplies yourself. Perfect. Deliver the supplies. Weapons upgraded by 1. Oh, howdy dog. Pretty good. One terrifying thing about Into the FTL is that out of the 30 playable ships, 0 have 4 weapon slots. 11 only have 2. Wow. I can't listen to your thing. Go cry. Go cry bowling. Anyway, you gotta cry about it? You gonna cry about it, you little baby? Oh, see what's going on. I was at the store the whole time. Hood Ghost. Again, I can do nothing here. I can buy fuel. Explore. Pretend to be a rebel ship. Yep. Free some civilians. And they disintegrate. And then he fights me. So it really is always fend for yourself, attack, and escape. You can never truly escape. Oh, so we did successfully go. I've gone through all the chat, I believe. I think I've read all of it. If not, just repeat your message. $37, and again, I do not get whatever that is. But we're at the we're at the end. We're nearly there, boys. This is taking a little longer than I thought, but that's because we've been doing some nonsense. Chaotic teriyaki bean. It's a sukiyaki bean, but you know, teriyaki chicken, whatever. Adaptive weapons increase damage each time. What does this do? Okay, variant scales 2 damage per shot, but requires you to have 10 missiles to fire. Does not consume them. And that's kind of neat. But I don't think I want it. Pro hull beam, no. Ion barrage. None of this screams useful. I think I'll probably just still take it because I'll sell it. We also got this thing again. Teriyaki is what happens when you fire it. I'm gonna take this Legionnaire. Throw up the Castigator. I need to buy like one more. I need to buy a couple more power actually. I'll probably start throwing up drones every time as well. I need to get cloaking 2. That was a miss. That's just unfortunate. That shucks. That's pretty good though. I'll take that. And then Marcus, you need to leave this. Actually, Marcus, you gotta leave this Legionnaire. Gets punched, right? Does extra damage, gains 30% resistance for every enemy in the room. Wow, really? Strike him down, cloak him. It's a lot of bullets coming my way, but I'll be taking a nap. Don't mind me. Perfect. 49 smackaroonies. Federation command. I'll take the fuel in the sector map, please. Salvage a little bit. $17. Still can't get to the judges. I can get to the store, maybe. Still my teriyaki. You think we're stupid? Attack. I should be able to throw up these every single time now without issue. I wonder where you get the symbiote. He seems pretty neat. Like, I like him. I'm not sure how practical he is, but the fact that he's 1 less power is kind of nice. I'd look at that. Boys, learn to evade some. I know it's 5%, but come on. I'm just going to go ahead and install an upgrade. Onboard tech. Breach sealant. Onboard tech. Extinguishers. Perfect. Ignore that. Federation store, please. Bring. I would like some Tully. Oh yeah, I have Tully with me. I can't buy anything because I'll just disintegrate, but I got Tully. Guess I buy a battery backup. Go ahead and sell this. I don't really need that. Now that I have copious amounts of money, we need to buy this out. Buy that. Buy engine power and shields. I'd like to fully upgrade shields if possible, but it's like a lot of money, boys. It's a lot of money. I will take your 1 repair. Sure, why not? And the merchant's not gonna have anything for me, but I can, you know, say hi. I can't fight him. Last run I could have fought him. Can't fight him this run. And he has missile launchers. Okay, well, kind of worthless. He's all the way over there. I guess I'll do a stress to get a little more money. Fund. Attack the ship. Quick. Hit him with the bullets. Shields aren't even on fire. Why would it miss? There's no one even piloting it, and it's missing. Okay, stuff's offline. That'll work. Okay, we got him. Perfect. $43. That's enough to buy not a whole lot. I guess I can do this. Make sure that stays online. 20 bucks. Sure. I'm gonna go to the judges if I can. If I can, I'm gonna go to the judges. I'll teleport to the thing. We'll be fine. I don't know if I have anything to give to the judges. Maybe? Where is that thing? There's score. Nope, that's the keys. There's Kirby again. Always a good Kerbo. Okay, here's the thing. I can't use guns. We used guns last time, right? Yeah, we used guns last time. So it's just crew or technology. More spider, OG Zoltan. I don't have that. Symbiote, sentient robot. I'm not okay, diplomacy. Ace, augmented, unique crew. No. I was hoping the symbiote would count as a symbiont. No such luck. No such luck. Turn the things on. Remember when we killed this guy before he can even shoot last time? That was a good time. The good old days. Fortunately, now he gets to shoot his bullets. And there's not nary a thing I can do about it. I can't cloak, though. Okay, well, he's definitely not going to have the shields online. Battery through these. Flak. Center. Payload this. He's dead. Perfect. They still did board me with, like, a lot of dudes. Not happy about that, but a lot of dudes. This guy have training? He did. Making sure that I was still evading as much as I could. 20 bucks. The ace needs to leave. Medbay, please. No, vent him. You understand, the Legionary is simply just too strong. He's gonna destroy you, surely. Okay, maybe not. Maybe Kevin's not that strong. He's still pretty strong. He's still held up against multiple ace firings. Close the doors. You need to not be in this room. Alright. We're fine. Everyone's good. Everyone's good. Hey, 50 bucks. That's enough to buy... I just gotta buy more doors. Maybe I should have changed my symbiote to something else, considering that's gonna happen. But here we are, once again. And that's a good start. This should hopefully turn it all the way offline. You've hacked nothing important. That's good. We want a battery through these rooms, and then Harbinger this room. And then we don't need a cloak just yet. We eat these. Okay, good. His stuff's offline. Perfect. He still has this online, I guess. Payload this. Turn my symbiont back on. Another Harbinger here and Flak here. Battery through this. Guess I could have cloaked because we're gonna outspeed his thing. Okay, well, it's good to know for next time, maybe. He says, never going to remember this ever. 22 bucks. Fix. Everyone get the fixin'. Alright, we have one last lad to fight. This is like the most I've talked in 2 weeks, and it's kind of killing me a little bit. Talking for 4 hours straight, it was a lot of quiet last 2 weeks. Yep, there goes the castigator. Hardly knew ye. Okay, not bad, not bad. It's weird that we have this, like, crazy loadout, and it's still kind of dicey. He says having almost full health. Payload this. And cloak it all. Castigator, come back online, do your thing. And that is every ship on page 2, I think, unlocked. I think. Pretty good. EDC cruiser slot A. I don't know if it has a slot B or C. I also got the alt MFK cruiser slot B. I'll have to go look at that. In fact, R. Now, WinRARs. We only had like 300 less points than last run. Somehow. Alright, let's do a quick check of those. So I definitely got type B, which is just, it's the hospital ship. What do you have? Just medical stuff? Medical stuff, lots of medical stuff. And then type C is mind controlled, but also has a merchant beacon. Interesting. We finally unlocked the EDC cruiser, which is Senator Wright's something. Tracking. Wait a second. Oh, no, this is pretty good. 4 pierce weapons and tracking players to start with? What was the downside of this? It's to budget cuts. It doesn't have the most glory start. Does it have no power to run it or something? What's wrong with this? It has shields. I guess it only has 5 power. But the other ones have 8. Still. Senator Rice Chonker. Maybe don't say that out loud. Now this is great. It's got mag arm. That's a really nice ship. I like that ship. And then we got like Federation. No, not Federation. Like Rebel. We got this thing, type B. Very sporadic defense system, but if given enough time, its artillery can devastate the enemies. Fires an array of 3 missiles which do heavy damage and never miss. Ah, interesting. And you can get it down to like 6-ish seconds. That's neat. It's a cool ship. It's got no shields. Huh. Yeah, that seems like a really strong artillery. I wonder how much damage the missiles do. 2, maybe? 2. It's either gonna be 2 or 3. But yeah, it's a little busted. I think both of the ships we unlocked are pretty busted, which is nice. It's nice to have a broken ship. They do 3. Ooh. That sounds pretty nice. We won't be doing that next week though, because next week, of course, we're gonna do that FTL or into the FTL thing, because that sounds like a fun time.